City Hall to see whether or not they're going to fire Joey Oliver. And if you haven't been watching the saga that is Joey Oliver, we have what we call a Gypsy Cop. And by Gypsy Cop, we mean cops who go from department to department to department, running away from allegations of abuse and wrongdoing. Joey Oliver, in our exploration of his career in 17 or so years, has been at 17 or so different departments. Currently, he is in Bokoshe, Oklahoma. Now, let me tell you a few things about Mr. Joey Oliver. Joey has had protective orders against him. He's had violations of protective order cases against him, been convicted of that. He has been charged with the R word, Epsteining a girl who he got intoxicated severely while she was under the age of 21, while he was off duty as a police officer. And the witness did not appear, is how he got out of that one. He also did the same thing to the mother of one of his children, or a couple of his children. He's an absolute horrid, terrible human being in this person's opinion. And this is our page, and there you go. So, we are here to explore whether they're going to get rid of that scumbag that is Joey Oliver. I got more to tell you about him, but for a split second, I want to take a minute and talk about Melancholy Military Man. Maybe I should call him Melancholy Military Man Child. Look, sir, you're free to mention our page anytime you'd like to. Just make sure you mention it as Guerrilla Publishing. That's Guerrilla Publishing. Just get it spelled correctly. We really appreciate all the attention you want to throw us. We appreciate all the new subscribers that are coming over, watching the higher quality content that Guerrilla Publishing is putting out, the high quality, edited, well-produced, actually achieving something content. In our short little career, I think we've gotten rid of a city manager. I think we've gotten rid of a police chief in Oilton, Oklahoma. I think we've about to get rid of another police chief. And we've at least gotten them suspended for now. I've gotten the ability to film back in the Tulsa Transit Authority in the bus departments. I think I've gotten to film in places that judges have ordered us not to. I think I've accomplished a lot in this short little stint for a lot of great people. And we're going to continue to push. And if they want to bring attention to what we're doing, we welcome it, welcome it, welcome it. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. And with that, Melancholy Military Man, peace to you. That's what I gotta say. Now back to the real story. Joey Oliver, the corrupt cop that we're here to talk about. This is a court order. This is a court order entered in his son's divorce case. His son, I'll show you the case on the front, is right there. It's his son's divorce case, and it's in re the marriage of Kara Oliver and Stetson Oliver. Stetson Oliver is Joey Oliver's son. And in this order, the court orders, and I mean, the son agreed to it. That lets you know what he thinks of daddy. Says, right there in highlight, that the respondent shall, that the minor children are not to be around the respondent's father, Joey Oliver, unless one of the parties is present. That says nobody wants children around Joey Oliver. I can't imagine why his own son would agree to him granddaddy not being able to be around his grandkids alone, absent granddaddy having done a lot of bad stuff. And we've already documented a lot of the stuff and the allegations that are out there against him. And again, I believe the stories and the allegations of the women who said he Epsteined them. And that's the word we've decided to go with, so we don't get demonetized on here. We go with Epsteined. So we believe the stories. We've listened to the victims, and it is compelling. Now, with that said, we're in Podunk, Bokoshe, Oklahoma. What we hope for, and here's what we hope for. We hope that they fire Joey Oliver. We have no control over that. That's a whole separate issue on whether they want to do that or not. That's their issue. If they do that, because they're going to do the right thing based on all the evidence that they've learned about this terrible human being, then we're willing to resolve our litigation with them They think it's frivolous. I think it's not frivolous. We'll fight that out in court. That's the beautiful part of the system. She thinks not. I think so. I might dismiss and sue him in federal court, Sean.
It could happen.
I mean, that's what I might do.
Actually, we should do that.
I mean, we might do that. Just sue him in federal court for deprivation of our civil rights because they chilled my exercising of my First Amendment rights to engage in free speech and freedom of the press by having somebody there to intimidate and try to run us out of town. So with that said, we're about 10 minutes away from the new city commission meeting of the town of Bokoshe. We've got one guy was he convicted of, or a big felony from years ago? What was that guy's name?
I think he's the commissioner, Dean Collins.
Dean Collins. Dean. I mean, what was his felony for?
Something to do with drugs.
Drugs? Was it drugs? Or theft?
I'd have to look at it.
Oh, Dean Collins. Anyway, isn't he the director of public safety, Sean? He's the director of public safety for Bokoshe. In case you were wanting to know, and we had a long conversation about the fact that he's eligible to be on the board because his felony's been so long ago now. Doesn't that make you feel good? We hear that. Oh look, there's Q-Tip. There's Q-Tip.
Hey, liar.
Q-Tip.
Q-Tip. Hey, liar.
We got Q-Tip in there. Yeah, I don't know Q-Tip. Let's go on in there. We got to meet Q-Tip. Here, carry this.
Go ahead, and I'll take care of the truck. You already started, Ron. Can't be nice for nothing.
Can't be nice for nothing. Q-Tip can't be nice for nothing. That'll be all right. How are y'all?
Ain't been here 5 minutes.
I know, it'll be all right. That's Q-Tip in the blue shirt right there, y'all. We call him that because he sticks himself where it doesn't belong. That's why we sued him the other day. Did you get you a lawyer yet, Q-Tip? Good job. How much did he cost you? None? Oh, I bet so. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to it. Make sure you get my good side, Q-Tip. It's usually the left side. It's this left side. It's this left side right here, sir. You here to support Joey Oliver and all his abuse of women again today, Q-Tip? Is that what we're here for? Have you spoken to the women that accuse him of rape? I have. Man, their stories are terrible. I believe them. I believe them. Birds of a feather, though, right? Isn't your son in prison for, what is he in prison for?
Hey.
Molesting children?
Hey.
There's no call for that in here right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what his son's in prison for. Who are you, sir? Who are you?
It don't matter who I am.
Well, then don't talk to me. I'm going to ask him what his son's in prison for. Molesting children, right?
Sir.
Excuse me. The sign says no defamation of character, please.
I don't really care what your sign says. That's not profane language. Abuse of children. You think you're going to silence my rights of free speech here? Is that what you think? The meeting's not in session, ma'am. The meeting's not in session, so we're in a public gathering of a public area. So I can ask the questions. Ma'am, he started yelling at us when he first walked up. We didn't say word one to him. He chose to get into an interaction with us. We were right outside.
Why don't you ask her? She said right there. Because you're a lying piece of shit.
Hey, no cussing.
Hey, you want to direct this?
Wasn't that defamation language or something? That was definitely obscene language and gestures.
Because he used to.
Again, I'm asking what your son's in prison for.
Now you're reading.
I'm pretty sure it's molesting kids, right?
Outside.
Yeah, a lot of counts. Lots of counts. I don't know, it was a lot. Birds of a feather is all I can say.
Take it outside.
No, thank you, sir. I'm going to stand right here. Yes, sir. No, sir, I'm going to talk until you call this meeting to attention. I'm going to continue to engage in public discourse in this public area until this meeting is called to session, sir. That's fantastic, and the county can tell you the same thing. Sir, there is no rule. What rule do you want me to follow? When did you adopt those rules? No, they weren't there the last time. Well, I don't really care if they are. I'm not going to follow them anyway. The meeting's not in session, sir. I'm going to continue. How many criminal convictions do you have, sir? Aren't you the director of police safety or something? And you have, how many felonies do you have? Did Joey Oliver ever tip you off to the LaFleur County Police Department or Sheriff's Department coming out to your house? Did you have a girl hide pills up her keister while she came out to your house when you were getting raided by the LaFleur County Sheriff's Department? That's what evidence we have.
You won't let me talk?
Go ahead. Let's go ahead and talk about all your drug dealing, sir, that Joey Oliver helps you with. Talk about it. I'm listening. You want to talk? These people want to listen to you. Talk about your drug dealing that Joey tips you off for. Oh, and how many times have you had the cops out there checking on the drugs out at your house? 3. Yeah. Proud of each one of them, sir. No, they didn't come there. Did Joey tip you off that they were coming out there? I know they wanted to let me know since they were coming to my jurisdiction. I'm just asking questions, sir. I'm just asking questions, sir. I wouldn't touch people's property, sir. You really should stop messing with other people's property, sir. That's a criminal offense that you're doing right there that we're watching on film. Oh, we're going to sue you now. You earned it. You earned it, sir. You absolutely earned it. Because he knows, look, because we're going to look into all the criminal wrongdoing. Let's talk about the water bills. How many water bills have y'all not been collecting over how many years? How many thousands of dollars on water bills have you not been collecting? How many thousands of dollars? I want to know about the water bills that you are not letting your friends and families pay. I think that would be embezzlement. What do you think? I am. I know. That's all right.
He can cuss, but we can't. We're going to look real close. We got fine-tooth comb. We like to kill people.
I don't know. I personally don't care what you call me. You're the ones that have problems with free speech, sir, not me. You're welcome to call me whatever you'd like. Yeah.
Just last week.
Yeah. Sean, you might want to hit the button so it also records too. I think it's just transmitting. You might want to set it to record too. That way it has a backup. Okay. I'm comfortable on camera. I do it all the time. I do. Guerrilla Publishing. Just Guerilla Publishing. I know. Guerilla Publishing. Spell it correctly, please. We appreciate it. I mean, that happens. It happens. That's what my English teachers used to always say to me as well. Yeah, they were always getting on me for the spelling. Thank God for spell check. Now when I don't care enough about the people who are going to read it, nah. Yeah. I'll even put that in letters sometimes that says I'm not going to bother to spell check it because I don't care enough. I did that with Matthew Price. I think I did that with, it's not your city attorney, but I did that with Matthew Price. To spell check sometimes, yeah. You're right. You're right, Q-Tip. Let's go back to talking about your pedophile kid. Let's go back to talk about your pedo kid. Pedo kid, Q-Tip, pedo kid. You can't overcome the pedo kid, man. You can't do it. You can say whatever you'd like to about me, but I don't think you're going to overcome the fact that you raised a pedo kid and that you're supporting another guy that abuses women. I just don't think you're going to be able to overcome it, sir. Just don't think so. Yeah, you can keep talking. Give it the all-American try. These people are watching and enjoying it. Okay. Well, as I take all your money from you, you just watch it go away into my bank account. We'll see how that feels. All righty, sir. That's what I'm going to. I sued you. You realize that, right? Okay. Yeah. Just wanted to make sure you understood. See, people like yourself, you laugh when you're nervous and you don't know what to do. You are. You are. Because y'all hid like little children. I mean, I've never seen people hide so afraid like you guys did. It was, yeah, Joey, your good friend, the police guy called 911. No, you just hid like a little girl. And you had your daughter. Was it the daughter came down to lock up your property? Yeah. You just hid like a little child. That's what happened. You just hid like a little girl. Is that how you raised your son? Oh, that's why he abuses women and children, right? Learned that from Papa? I'm just asking you if you learned it from you. Apple didn't fall far from the tree. I like talking. It's fun. We have a camera stare down. What kind of camera is
I
that?
wonder if you can get them perfectly lined up if they
I know. I don't know.
go back and forth all the way.
I don't know. It's like hey, just so you know, vertical video is dead. You want to shoot horizontal. People like horizontal. They're gonna like these people right here watching you. They get really pissed if it's vertical video. So you flip it horizontal, you get the better framing. It's more cinematic that way too. Yeah, I do. Things we've learned over the course of these. Shh, they're in order.
Character Cemetery at 6 o'clock. I'm here. Dean here. Denise Davis. Samantha Whitecop. Will Martin. Make a motion to approve minutes for Character Cemetery. Make a motion to adjourn at 6:01. Moving on, I'd like to call to order 6:02, Bokoshe Volunteer Firemen's Pension Retirement Board Trustee Meeting. I'm here, Dean Collins, here, Denise Davis, Samantha Whitecop, Will Martin. Here. Make a motion to approve minutes. Make a motion to adjourn at 6:03. I'd like to call to order 6:04, Bokoshe Public Works Authority Board Trustee Meeting. I'm here, Dean Collins, here, Samantha Whitecop, Denise Davis, Will Martin. Consent order 325, approval of minutes for July 1st, 2024, approval of financial report July 1st, 2024, and approval of purchase orders for August 1st, 2024.
It's Q-tip. It's Q-tip. It's Q-tip. You're gonna FOIA request it? You can't. We're not government, sir. You can't FOIA request it. No, you can't. Dear Lord. Oh. Q-tip. Your entertainment, sir. Send me that FOIA request. Sorry. There's nobody up there.
Fast to escape here.
Good.
Fast to escape here.
I get it. I get it. I just found the biggest thing that leaned up against. Yeah. Hey.
on to number 6, discuss, consider, and vote on accepting the resignation of Jordan Alden. Jordan is giving us this resignation letter. It says, to whom it may concern, I, Jordan Alden, will be resigning my place with the city of Bokoshe, Oklahoma on 9/6/2024. September 6th, 2024. Yeah, we need that, but we just wanted to make it official. I make a motion that we accept this resignation. Moving on to new business number 7, discuss, consider, and vote on the hiring of a water sewer personnel with possible executive session, Title 25 OS, Section 307B1. Second. Y'all don't mind when I'm going to executive session? Yes, please.
Turn your camera off. Turn the DJIs off, Thule.
Yeah, like, y'all stay right here.
You take it. Here, just take the camera out.
The whole thing on a tripod?
No, just take the camera off the top. Yeah, just take the camera off the top. How are y'all?
Do what?
Pinky!
Well, the people just don't like you, Q-Tip. They just don't like you. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. I didn't ask you to like me. I didn't ask you to come talk to me at all. You chose to do that. Again, like a Q-tip, stuck it where it doesn't belong, right? You know. Don't know what I'm figuring out, but all right.
Got any B-roll yet of this place?
Oh, we got some.
It's not exactly something to look at.
No, there's not. Did you see like the decayed downtown down there, like the old buildings and stuff?
Yeah.
Like further down that way. It's all just like ate up with like, you know, dilapidation. I mean, but that's because you got people like that guy. Well, I know, but if you had some people that were here trying to work and do some things instead of like hiring people like Joey Oliver that are sucking on your clock, maybe there could be some things that do some things. What happened? So we heard that there was some grant money for a playground that was supposed to go right here.
I can't tell you anything about
We're looking. We asked for documents on it because what we were told was that there was supposed to be a big playground and that maybe the money got siphoned by some of your town board.
I don't know anything about it. I know they have a big Easter egg thing for the kids every year.
Well, you know, their books have not been audited in 7 years. 7 years.
I've lived here all
That's
my life.
scary.
My mom and dad still live here, so you know a lot's changed in town since I grew up here.
Sure.
But I mean, I got remarried, moved to Panama, still come over every day, take care of my mom and dad.
But you know, the definition of doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is insanity. And you know, it's the same thing going over and over again. I mean, you got people that clearly could care less about the city running this stuff. I mean, the stories and the history of of these folks, of Mr. White Cotton, the fact that they're doing this stuff
Mr.
is
White Cotton is my daddy.
insane. Your dad is his
White
dad?
Cotton Senior is my daddy. Yes.
Okay.
And
He was a sheriff,
well,
right?
hang on, I want you to clarify something for whoever's listening.
I've talked to you.
He was indicted
Yes,
for some stuff,
I
wasn't
want
he?
you to clarify the
Yeah.
fact that I'm not the one giving y'all this
No,
information
you're not.
because
No,
they're
ma'am.
saying it's a white cotton female.
No, it's not.
And
No.
I want to clarify the fact that it was not me.
No, but I have talked to you for a
Yes,
brief.
you did talk to me.
No, but we wouldn't have any issue if old Q-Tip hadn't decided to just come up here one day and stick his nose where it didn't belong. I didn't know the guy from Adam.
And that's between
You know.
y'all. I try not to get into all the town drama, you know.
I try not to get
Said I
into
come-
it as well. My only
I come to
issue
town,
was
take
Joey
care of my
Oliver.
daddy, and that's it.
Yeah.
And see my grandkids. But
Yeah.
as far as all this,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have time for it. I just don't.
Well, look, my main concern is Joey Oliver getting, out of law enforcement, stopping the abuse of women. That's what I want. That's my goal.
Well, and I can tell you as far as Michael, me and Dale don't see eye to eye, but as far as Michael, he was raised right. He went south when he got grown.
The son?
Yes.
Well, see, again,
He was
if
raised
Daddy
right.
hadn't come over throwing rocks and getting, it wouldn't be,
Like I said,
I'm
that's between
going to
y'all.
pick a sore spot. I'm sure that's a sore spot for him. And I'm going to pick at the sorest spot I can find. If you come over throwing rocks at me, I throw them back.
That's between y'all.
Oh, I got you.
Throwing rocks at each other. But as far as my nephew, he was raised right.
And he just went
was
wrong.
What happened?
Well, we can't talk about that on YouTube. We can't talk about that on YouTube. We cannot talk about that on YouTube, what that kiddo did. Yeah, I probably already said some things. This live's probably demonetized as heck. Hey, no super chats. Can we get a super chat? Can we get one super chat going? Maybe 2 super chats, maybe 3 super chats. Man, New Jersey was expensive, but a lot of fun. We learned a lot of things. And the things that I learned are mostly about other people that I'll keep to myself. But when somebody shows you who they are, this is Ron's lesson for the day. When somebody, or somebodies, because quite a few people, shows you who they are, don't get mad at them for it. Just say, thank you for letting me know who you are. Appreciate not having to wonder if you're a good person or not, and tip your hat and move on. I learned that about quite a few people on this trip in New Jersey. And I learned about what amazing people that are also out there. I had a great time with Abrams and Freeman and Auditing Erie County and Pat
That was an amazing
what was the New
trip.
Jersey guy, the guy with the dreads? What was his name? He was such a
Oh,
funny guy. I liked him a lot.
Erie, was that Erie?
No.
Erie,
No.
Auditing Erie County.
No, Auditing Erie County was the guy with the car we went around.
Yeah,
in.
that was Dan.
That's
Okay,
Dan.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all know who
there's
you
so
are.
many
There's so many
of them.
great
Yeah.
people and a few schmoes, and that's okay. They can be schmoes. That's their God-given right to be that. I ain't gonna fault them for that. What I'm gonna do is get back to doing what we're doing. See what we're doing, and you can't be polite when
all
you're
the
getting
time.
rocks thrown at you. Sometimes
all
you
the
gotta.
time.
Sometimes you gotta throw some verbal jabs back.
I didn't say a word
And
to him. I got
hey, we got a $5 super chat.
All
Matthew Perry, thank you so much. What happened to the drunk judge that would drink and drive with the
Working
child?
on
Well,
it.
funny enough, I'm going to sue her tomorrow. I am suing her tomorrow for abuse of process, and I'm filing a motion to dismiss. I finally got the judge that issued the protective order recused from the case by the presiding judge, Judge Don Moody of Tulsa County, 14th Judicial District. Recused the judge, reassigned it to a new judge. In the morning, I've got a motion to dismiss that we're going to be filing. I've got a lawsuit against her that I'm going to be filing. I've got Great Lori scheduled to be there at the courthouse to bring service of process to Judge Holmes and go ahead and get her served on this lawsuit so we can go ahead and get rocking and rolling on that. So that's what's going on with Judge Holmes. I have not dropped it. I've not forgotten about it. I just had to get a different judge, and it's taken me that long. Hey, Red Pilled Rants, thank you so much for that. $4.99. Here's a little something for you. Thank you so much, Red Pilled Rants. We appreciate that greatly. Guys, if we're getting bad image here or anything like that, we're in Bokoshe, Oklahoma. Go to your Google Maps and look it up. And then go, how in the world do they even have a signal in Bokoshe, Oklahoma? But don't worry. We got Lee on the FX3. We got Lee on the FX3. Hey, Riz the dog, $2. Thank you so much. Canadian, $2. Thank you so much. I like Canadians. That's your first super on a live stream. Thanks so much, Riz the cat. I appreciate Riz the dog, not Riz the cat. Sorry. You're a cat, not a cat person. You're a dog person, and I just completely blew that. So forgive me for blowing the thanks on your first ever live super chat. That's on me. You'll never get it back. I'm sorry. My bad. Okay, let's see. What else we got going on over here? Hello, Sean. How are you feeling about things?
I'm feeling really good.
What are they talking about in there?
I don't know. Probably
Not this, though.
But I just found out that Mr. Oliver has a child from his wife's sister.
A child from his wife's sister?
Is that right?
God bless. Oh, Joey. Joey.
Patsy's sister.
So Patsy, his wife's sister.
Has a child by Joey while they're married. How's that work?
I mean, do you need me to explain it to you, Sean, or do you...
I can't get the mentality through my head why he could be a police chief.
Okay, you're saying that after all you know about Joey Oliver, you're saying that you can't understand why he would do that?
Ron, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. All the time.
after all the other things that we know.
As far as Joey has pushed us, I still like to give him the benefit of the
You
doubt.
you thought he'd keep it in the pants, not keep it in the family?
No.
He couldn't keep it in the pants, so he kept it in the family, man. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Well, Joey, man, every day is something new.
Yeah,
Every day.
that's crazy. I thought that was just an Arkansas thing. I guess it's a Joey Oliver thing. It's a Joey Oliver thing.
It's spilled over to
It's a Joey Oliver thing.
Eastern Oklahoma.
Lee, what do you got to say about this?
I think after seeing all the Oilton stuff in Shiloah, this is not surprising. And I wonder how many more cops there are exactly like Joey, Shiloah, and Stout, because we've looked in these cops back to back to back. We haven't looked into many cops. Like in the first three we really looked into are this bad. So I might put that the interview with the person that who accused Shiloah of Epstein.
Yeah.
Catch my drift.
Yeah.
Onto our second channel, and I'll make a community post on that, so you guys can listen to the raw audio before we make the video.
Oh, of her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that way you guys can hear the evidence and see it
Yeah,
before we finish the video, rather than just watching the lives.
Lee, you've listened to it. What'd you think of it?
It's pretty convincing that Shiloah, extremely convincing.
Yeah.
That Shiloah framed somebody for
we
Epstein.
actually have one more.
And then
Hey,
Epstein
we
the
got-
person.
We got a Zoom with Smokey Bear. It says, keep up the good work. I have been out with James Freeman, Bao, Chuck Bronson, Otto the Watchdog. I don't know Otto the Watchdog or Chuck Bronson. Bao.
I know Chuck Bronson. I watch his live streams on occasion.
Lee watches Chuck Bronson's live streams. I gotta watch. You gotta show me some of those.
I pop in sometimes. He has a lot of cop watching.
Does he do it?
Yeah, some of the. Yeah.
See, look,
That was
we
actually
had a
fun.
bad. That was not fun. That was boring. Okay.
That was
All right.
actually
We
fun.
went cop watching with Auditing Erie County and James Freeman.
It was fun.
It was boring as heck.
It was fun.
That was so boring.
I'm
Y'all have
I'm
to
easily
respect those
entertained.
guys.
I'm easily
You got to
entertained.
respect those guys for
They're
doing
good
that
at what
because
they
it's
do.
like boring as heck. It was
They're good
just
at what they do.
It's not
mind-numbingly
fun.
boring.
I've done it a few times.
Yeah.
It's pretty
It was
boring.
awful.
It's kind of like fishing. It's like you fish for 6 hours and just that
You might
3-minute
catch one
bite's
fish.
really
I know, but if you go into we have almost 100% success rate. Oh, by the way, learned today. Matthew Perry gave another $2. Thank you so much. I hope you keep up the good fight. Great stuff. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. We're gonna keep it up. We also learned that they entered an order today in Sequoia County that says you can't record in the court clerk's office, and they just put one in LaFleur County that says you can't record there. I did go record there today and didn't get kicked out. So I'm not really sure what that's all about or why there's that new rule. We're gonna go to LaFleur County and check on that rule too. I don't know why these courthouses are doing that kind of stuff, but it's really inhibiting our First Amendment rights.
I wonder why. I wonder why, Ron.
We have such a good relationship with the court clerks,
I know
ladies, in
that.
both those
I
counties,
know,
though.
I know.
Like in both LaFleur and Sequoia County.
I did talk to the sheriff today, though, and he was not really willing to enforce
Well,
it.
yeah, I feel good about Sequoia County.
Yeah.
We'll get that one resolved, and LaFleur will try to get that one resolved too. But anyway, by the way, if I was a betting man, I would say they're not going to get rid of Joey Oliver tonight.
No, I don't
and they're
think
not going to get rid of him just because they don't want to, because they don't want to see like they're giving in to us. And that's okay. I'd rather proceed with this stuff anyway. And yes!
The only guy in town.
Bus driver, thank you so much for the $10. Wow, I appreciate that greatly. Where you drive buses at? Where's the bus headed to? Where are we going? By the way, some guy acted like he was like the leader.
Yeah.
Somebody said, "Oh, I heard a couple of things. Let me address that real quick." I heard like that I tried to steal the show in New Jersey. I didn't even get in the press conference.
No, we were busy.
Because I didn't want to be in the press conference. I didn't want to steal the show. I'm a national champion debate. I don't even know what to say. Like me in the press conference, I didn't get in it because I didn't want to be the center of any attention. I was there to be the periphery of support. And frankly, there was the guy that was causing all the havoc, and I enjoy chasing him around to see what his craziness had to say. And so I thought I was covering the backs of everybody while the press conference was going on. But apparently I offended somebody. I don't know who that is, but I don't really care.
Audit's channel, James Freeman's channel, and Josh Abrams weren't enough.
They needed my apparently they needed my extra subs because all of those other channels wasn't enough. I was again running around chasing off people who were trying to interrupt and cause discord at the press conference, and I quite frankly did that very effectively.
Yeah.
And heck, I ran one of the rabble rousers into the police department.
It's all live. You guys can go
Yeah,
watch
you
it.
can go watch it. It's all live. So with that said, I think they're going to sit us out here until we give up from the heat.
Honestly, it's better right now.
Yeah, it's not
I
bad.
mean, it's hot, but it's better.
I'm warm. I'm warm.
You on pause?
No. I'm not here. Lee, where's the keys? Yeah, film in there. I love that. Sean, make sure you film him filming them, please. Hey, I'm filming you, filming him, filming them. Matthew Perry, another $2. You're not the Matthew Perry. Oh yeah, he passed away. It can't be that guy.
Yeah.
Shoot, can't be that Matthew Perry. I mean, I was gonna be so cool if it was that Matthew Perry. Not saying that you're less of a Matthew Perry. I'm just saying that would have been really cool had it been the Matthew Perry. But the Matthew Perry did a few too many benzos in a hot tub and found himself drowning. Let's see. What does this say?
Sandy Young.
Hey, what is that? What does that one say? I can't read it.
How was Long Island Audit in person? Seems like a good dude.
To be honest with you, I spoke to him for like 20 seconds. Again, I wasn't clout chasing or trying to like do videos with other people to get subscribers or viewers. I went out there because I wanted to be supportive, and I shook his hand, said hello, spoke a few words, and then I went to going to chase the crazy dude.
Yeah,
And
he only showed up for the press conference.
yeah, and Sean was only there for the press conference, and we didn't see him at any of the audits, so that's the only opportunity I had. And that press conference went on for a long time, so they were up there in front of that. And I was running around chasing people that were trying to interrupt
They had one last time too.
the whole meeting. So anyway, we got another donation. Read that one.
All right.
$4.99. Thank you.
Why don't y'all get a 501c3 status?
We have that.
Our
we
PayPal
have
is linked to the 501c3.
PayPal is linked to the 501c3. That is linked to the 501c3. That's Justice for All Legal Defense Fund. It is a 501c3. Ask Lee about all those details. The PayPal stuff is
Yeah, we have mods. They're probably in the chat. If you can put the PayPal link, or
Yeah.
it's on our profile.
And that goes direct. They don't take any money out of the YouTube doesn't take any money if you go direct with that. And again, it is a 501c3. Because again, I'm not doing this for the money. I care about all we are worried about when we put out a video is does it hit well with our audience? Does it appeal to other people who are not our audience, and does it build subscribers? That's the only things that we're factoring in our mind with videos that we put out. It
In
is
terms
not
of editing, in terms of what
Right.
we're going after, like, well, the one thing I'll say about Long Island Audit and all those other people is, unless I've missed it, not a single one of them has ever gotten a police chief fired or anything like that.
Long Island's gotten some cops fired.
Long Island Audit
For sure,
has.
for sure,
He
for
definitely
sure.
has. He definitely has. But that's not all he does. Like, all we do is go after these guys. And we get these audit videos while getting rid of these bad cops. And I don't know why everybody just doesn't do that. And they try to claim the high ground, you know?
Well, hey,
Not
look,
Long
it's
Island
something.
Audit,
It's
but the other
new.
people.
It's new. This whole idea. The idea is like auditing for a cause, right? We go in there to film our interactions with government to get records that are going to establish them as being the corrupt pieces of crap that we know them to be.
We got a cop over there now.
Anyway.
One showed up.
It's the LaFleur County Sheriff's Department.
I think so.
He's talking to old Q-Tip.
Q-tips over there, filling his ear full.
Maybe he called the cops on you for abusive language.
I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. This is a crazy long executive session. And they still gotta talk about Joey.
Yeah, can you see him very well?
No. There's a certain kind of lens that we can get for that will take some kind of flare or some kind of reflection out of the glass and let you see through it better. We need to order it off of Amazon.
Because we run into that problem so much.
Yeah, it does something with the
Yeah,
reflection.
no, that's one dirty car.
Were you worried?
No.
Oh, I was just gonna say I haven't been worried. LaFleur County. Oh yeah, here, let me give you the keys back. Oh, Steph, how are you?
Unforeseen circumstances.
I don't know, but that is definitely not a
What's unforeseen?
sufficient discussion, consideration, vote on unforeseen
Guys,
circumstances.
we are in eastern Oklahoma.
Oh my God
That's
Almighty!
an open
That
meeting.
means everything.
That's a violation of the Oklahoma Open Meetings Act for sure. That is crazy.
But I think we've yet to see a small town that's not violating the Open Meetings Act,
What does that
to
mean?
be honest.
Unforeseen. That means everything.
Discuss and possible vote to enter an executive session in order to discuss communication between the town and attorney concerning a pending investigation, as well as pending litigation where the town attorney has advised the town that disclosure. It doesn't say what it is though.
That's
See, that's the
broad
problem.
consent.
That's not sufficiently identifying as to know what litigation
Right.
that they're discussing. You can't. That's a violation. Let's just sue them.
Oh, discuss, consider, and vote on taking applications for police department chief credentials preferred but not required. So that must mean that, they're looking for a new chief.
Well, good.
Maybe Michigan.
10's a police report. 13 is unforeseen circumstances.
I don't think you can do that.
No.
What's for
Public concerns. I guess that's when they hear from the public.
shouldn't that be like up
They
here?
can be wherever they want, right?
Yeah. Which one? What are we on right now? We're on
I think we're on 7. 7.
this one?
No, they're voting on a
Yes.
hiring a water
Yeah,
sewer
because they
guy.
never talked about the hydrovac.
Yeah, we're
Unless I
Yeah. Golly, y'all.
Maybe they can combine all
No,
that.
not Jordan, Alvin.
We're gonna be here all night. All
That's
night.
okay.
I got stuff to go
You gotta
do.
know they're gonna call at least 2 more executive sessions. You know, I'm hoping they're covering all the executive stuff now without
Yeah.
discussing it first, and then they'll just be in even more trouble.
It'd be- yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because they might be doing that.
Well, they don't have their city attorney in there, so I don't know. City attorney's right over there. Hey, we got $10 from Trish. What does Trish's message say there, Lee?
Much love and respect. My husband is a police chief, and I loathe crooked cops. Keep up the good work and be safe. You know, there's crazies out there.
Yes, ma'am, there are. Trish, thank you so much for that. We certainly do appreciate that greatly. Let me go back and make sure I haven't missed anybody. Matt Perry, I said that. Love this channel. Thanks. Thank you for what you do. We appreciate that. We love the channel too. We enjoy doing this.
Can you just go in?
We enjoy doing this. Who was that?
He just walked in.
Who was it?
I don't know. He was wearing he had a radio on. Yeah, you can't just do that.
Yeah, you're supposed to list who's going to be in the executive session. Did you get it on film?
Yeah, I got him in film in there, and I'll get him walking out.
We do have good things going on in our town too. Now.
Awesome.
Y'all
Are
don't
we
just
invited?
focus. Y'all don't just
we
focus
invited?
on the bad. Y'all gotta focus on some
Are we
good
invited?
too.
Yes, ma'am.
Because,
You gonna invite us?
well, we do have some good things going on. in this
What do we got?
town. We have the community that gets together to help. You know.
Well, look, man, when we first came here, we came here the first time we met until we learned about who he was. Our offer was to help them get body cams. We were trying to help the town. All I was here was to get information on Shaloa Edwards. That's all I was here. And then we learned about Joey
Well,
and his history.
and
So
I don't know a lot about what's going on with all this, but I do know that there's good and there's bad.
of course,
absolutely.
of course. So give me what all you got going on here recently or
I've
soon.
got a car show coming up,
When's the car show?
October 12th.
Well, I got a couple cars. I'll come bring them down here.
You do.
I do. I got a Model A and I got a 41 Olds.
Well,
And I got a 1974 Vespa. That's a whole lot of fun.
well,
Yeah.
With the sidecar. It's awesome.
there's the entry details.
Okay, I got it. I'll try to get them down here. My wife would really appreciate me getting them out of my garage and driveway. I keep telling her I'm going to take them to storage, but I keep lying about it.
Please do. Because we'll publish it on at least the transparent.
Dorothy Kirby, 1999. Thank you so much, Dorothy. Really appreciate that. No message from Dorothy, but thank you so much, Dorothy. We appreciate you greatly. Thank you, Dorothy.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, so far, by the way.
Oh,
What?
I'm trying to hit the down arrow to get to the bottom. There you go. Now
What
you're
are
up
they,
to
what are they
date.
saying?
Bokoshe has 436 people. Yep.
I don't think it has that many. I don't think it has that many.
No, I think that's right.
436?
I think. I looked it up the other day.
I can believe you threw your mic. That was awesome.
Is it broken? I think so. Let's see. Let's get the evidence. Yeah, it's broken. It's blinking. That blinking light means it's broken, guys.
Press charges.
I mean, there's attempted destruction of private property. How about that?
Hey, that was, he committed a tort. He touched your property. That is a tort. That's called trespass to chattels. No joke. It's a trespass to chattels.
Let me through it.
Yeah.
Unlawful seizure?
We ought to explore that.
Is that under?
I'm telling you what the claim is. That's a common law claim. It's called trespass to chattels. And you could bring that claim. Y'all can Google it. Don't take my word for it. Go Google it.
Like a $200 mic.
Yeah. Trespass to chattels. Chattels is property.
Yes.
That's why it was called chattel slavery, because slavery where they were considered property. There was also religious slavery, which was a different form, and some other kinds. But that's the derivation of that word and where it comes from. But yes, chattel paper. Paper. Those are contracts dealing
Anytime
with
we did
paper on
anytime we did
land
any type of leasing
or personal property. I mean.
Sale of property, commercial property, chattel was addressed.
Yeah.
Personal property or desk. Or
Furniture,
or something.
fixtures,
Yeah,
equipment.
anything. Yep.
Yep. All the personal property. Look, that truck literally says pastor on the front. I hope to God that is not Q-Tip's truck.
No. I'm 99% sure it's that silver one.
They got two people down here.
We saw it, or I saw it on the live.
I do too. I'm bored.
You want me to stay here in case they open up?
Sure.
John, you got your details.
I got my details. They don't need to be afraid. They can come right up here.
I'm gonna James Freeman this. Yes, sir. You look a little suspicious parked right here. We wanted to come by and see what you guys were up to, parked here on the side of the road.
I'm not going to be part of your little YouTube fantasy. You'll have a nice day.
No, you didn't want to just be pleasant and say hello? No? Can you identify yourself?
I have a claim to make.
Sergeant Woodrow. You're famous now, Sergeant Woodrow. LaFleur County Sheriff's Department, Sergeant Woodrow. Back in session? All right. That was a pleasant police officer. Welcome to that guy. He was a pleasant guy, wasn't he? James Freeman, they didn't like the script flip. They didn't appreciate it. That was, he didn't want to be part of my little YouTube thing. I didn't see you. Where you been?
I've been right here.
Oh, well, you were hiding around the corner.
Number 8, discuss, consider, and vote on hiring part-time office help, executive session, Title 25, Section 07B1. None of these have been. I make a motion that we. Well, actually, I'll let Sam explain.
So, we all know that Sonia has a lot on her plate. She has everything that has to do with our time. And it's stressful. She needs somebody that she can have come in if she has to take a day off or if she has an appointment or something that's supposed to be open. We need somebody who can come in here and at least take water bills and answer the phone and write down questions and messages for her. If something happens to Sonia, our town comes to a screeching halt. And that's a lot of stress for her, but also on the town side, that's kind of silly of us to put ourselves in that position. It's by no means saying Sonia can't handle her job, she handles it too well. So if we can get somebody in here about 30 hours a week, 15 hours a week, something to take some of that load off of her, she's gonna be a lot happier, and the town doesn't have to worry about scrambling if something happens in that office.
Whatever the part-time
So,
hours and
for
days.
now, 20 hours a week or 25?
I always think the county would be good. I could never have a problem with
No.
I'll put it in the paper and put it on.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to place an ad for hiring part-time office help. 20 hours to start. Yes. Number 9, discuss, consider, vote on hydrovac machine.
Why do I need this?
Charlie Burton, you care to explain?
Yeah, saves a lot of money. Right now, we've gotta go around and dig up all the water meters and figure out what's in there.
Lead service line.
Yeah. Do it one of them and probably
So you're digging
15,
out
20 minutes.
every service line?
Well, not all the way, but this is like
Can't dig
a
down.
water excavator. You spray it off as water.
Put the mud and don't back out into it. Plus, locating the lines, they are super good now. We've got water taps coming up this week. Got across the fiber optic cable. And one of them was fiber optic cable, and you don't worry about it.
Are any of these machines local, Charlie?
I see two, is that what we've got here?
Maybe a lead on another one that will be more local. Maybe even at a better price. I don't know, I haven't talked to them.
I was gone all weekend, so I couldn't get hold of them. This week.
I think one of them pay for itself in a year's time. So you can find a decent one around the prices. Different parts and.
The little breaks and meters that's gonna have to be replaced.
We've been replacing some, and yeah, there's several more that's gonna need it. We've got one at the high school that's gonna be on another deal, it's gonna be a high dollar meter, it'll have to be a specialty meter.
That's a 2-inch meter?
Uh,
Is that the 2-inch meter?
And as well as we need to put in some valves up on our side of the town's meter. Needs to be done real quick.
We need to put our own cut off.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
On our side of the meter, so we ain't screwing
Messing
with theirs
Is that PBIAs or is that?
All of this is not in compliance with the Open Meetings Act. None of it is.
I'm not even sure what's up there. School, lady. That's another thing on them back machines that help us go through. Like there's a line that runs north and south, the twilight. I know it goes up toward Mickey's, and it was 6-inch steel pipe. Where it goes from there, I ain't got a clue. Nobody else does either.
Press charges. Good job.
I think it probably reduces down to 3 next year. I don't know that.
I think it's something to look into, for sure. I don't know if we're in a position to purchase right now.
No, I said we tabled that one. How did you do that one?
He found one rent. I found one rent.
Try it
one
out.
for a week's time.
I'd like to see it work, I mean.
Is somebody around here?
You know, Photo, found them all.
They have them.
Got them. Pyro, Blue Water 14. Just about anybody messes with water lines, you got them.
I'll
McCurdy's got one yet, or they're looking for one?
I'll talk to Terry over there at Blue Water 14 and see if he'll, next time they have one out working, maybe we can go out there and look at it, watch it work.
I've seen it run a bunch.
Maybe we can talk to Jerry Watson too, possibly.
AOG got them.
I'd like to see it work.
Maybe he's going the roads yet? Possibly.
I was told, was it Photo or Panama, somebody's got one, a deal rigged up where they actually putting some lines, putting some lines under the road, so they don't have to bore it. Keeps them from drilling into them.
But it's using water pressure to.
Using the water pressure and it'll suck in the mud back out. And my brother-in-law works for them, said it works great.
Can we use this type of machine too to like clear the tin horns and all that?
Well, sure, I don't know, I don't know.
I was just thinking water pressure, pushing and then sucking them out.
I know the one Polo's got, which it's truck mounted, it's cheap stuff. I know it would work for a lot of that. They use theirs at telephone poles and everything. Street signs.
Well, I'll make a motion with table.
Jet the sewer lines and all that.
Table till next month, yes. Alright, number 10, moving on number 10, discuss and vote on unforeseen circumstances since the agenda was posted. I don't have anything. Number 11, public concerns. No, anything on the Bokoshe Public Works Authority? All right. Make a motion to adjourn. 6:44. I'd like to call the order at 6:45, County Bokoshe Board Trustee meeting. I'm here. Dean Collins. Bruce Davis. Samantha Whitecop. Will Martin. Consent order 3 through 5, approval of minutes for July, approval of the financial report for July, and approval of first orders for August. Dennis makes the motion, I second. Moving on to new business. Number 6, discuss, consider, and vote on hiring a city manager with possible executive session, section 311B2 of Title 25. I'll second. Sorry, guys.
So they're going into executive session again, is what's happening. Now they're going to talk about hiring a city manager. You guys have any idea who they're thinking about hiring for that? No. Hopefully it's not Q-Tip. Oh, Q-Tip. Sir, is he always that unfriendly, or is he just having a bad day?
He took my report.
I know, I just don't know why he had to, like, get an attitude off the bat. Seemed inappropriate.
Talk to Dale first. This is the guy talking.
Oh, he's friends of Dale's? Okay. I'm gonna look into your history. I hope you hadn't done anything bad. I'm gonna look into your entire employment history.
They don't get it. They just don't get it.
I'm gonna go file a complaint against him, and
The officer did?
no, that guy did. Yeah, he did throw it. He did throw it at you. Yeah,
I tried to catch it and I couldn't catch it.
but he threw it at you. Yeah.
And it drops and I think it broke. It doesn't matter. I think that's called assault and battery.
Yeah. Throwing the object and hitting you with it is a battery, and seeing it coming is the assault. Who are they gonna hire? Should I roll a joint and go right by his car and smoke it? I'm tempted. I am tempted. No.
The guy in the hat right there is the one who went into the executive session.
Which guy? Oh, well, maybe he was discussing a job or something.
I don't know. I just.
Yeah.
Ron, what was their name? What was it? Sergeant.
Oh, I didn't catch it.
Wasn't the one that was here the other day?
No. No, that guy was nice.
No, that's fine.
That's why I thought, honest to God, I thought it was him. He was in a black car. I was walking up just having it. I was just being joking. Like, he's just like got a pissy attitude. I'm like, all right, dude. No, and look, if you look at, I don't even understand what the heck they're doing.
Yeah. What's that on the list?
All right, they're on this discussion and hiring of a city manager. Then they're going to go into executive session to discuss that with the city attorney. Then they're going to go back in.
It's a regular session. They already did that though, didn't they?
No, then they got to take a vote on what they're going to do with the litigation, which is great. And review of Joey Oliver, and vote on the review of Joey Oliver with the executive session. So they're going to executive session again, and then taking applications to the police department.
Maybe third time's the charm.
Maybe. If they don't fire him, it just means we're going to check into all their finances and stuff and find all the crimes that they've committed. I'm okay with that. It takes more time than I want to.
That happened with Wilton.
Right.
They didn't give us our records.
Right.
So we looked into all of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Seriously, do it.
there's Q-Tip, y'all. That's who we call Q-Tip. His son is in prison for Epsteining some kids. apparently the White Cottons, that's the whole clan of White Cottons over there. And I use that word clan intentionally. I use it intentionally. Hey, Random McRanderson. Yeah, Lee, help me out. What did Random McRanderson
He's
say?
blind. It says, apply to be police chief, no credentials required apparently.
That's a good idea. Can I be? Wait a minute. No. I don't think I'd be a good police chief.
Hey, you don't have to do your job.
Oh yeah.
You can take all the time off and just write in the books that you were there.
Oh okay.
That's what they'll do.
I'm in for that.
Yeah.
I'll sign up. Where can I sign up for
Sign
that
me
one?
up.
Oh yeah. I'm good for that one. I'm good for that
As long
one.
as it's more than $15 an hour, like some of these.
Right? Oh yeah. That was the.
You can get more money working at McDonald's in Tulsa.
Yeah, that was the starting pay for the police chief for Warner, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Warner, Oklahoma.
$15 an hour.
$15 an hour. $15 an hour.
For reference, at 16, I was making $13.50 at Reesers, and if I had gotten promoted one more time, I would have been making. Actually, no, I got promoted. I was making $15 at Reesers at 17 after working there for less than a year.
Wonder why we can't get good cops.
Yeah, exactly.
Could it have anything to do with the pay? Hey, maybe if they didn't rob the towns blind of all the money, they'd have money. Yep. Maybe if that didn't happen, they'd have enough money to pay their cops. Just a thought.
And the
Just
cops
a
would do
thought.
more to want to keep their jobs because they're making more money.
Right.
And more
Seems-
money means
sounds reasonable to
more
me.
money spent on background checks. and-
Sounds reasonable to me.
Yeah.
Hey, Lee, or here, Sean, you hold on to the light for a minute. I gotta get a drink.
I'm thinking
All
of
right.
Fruity Pebbles.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I love these shoes.
I do too.
How you doing, Lee? I'm good. We're good. We got quite a few people in here. I sure appreciate y'all coming and watching what we're doing out here. Hopefully Joey's going to be gone. We just found out that he's having kids with his wife's sister. I had no idea. That's news to me.
Yep. What are all the comments saying?
I can't read them. I don't have my glasses, and it's
I can read them. Okay.
there. They are.
Reading comments now. Let's see.
You guys have any questions on what we're doing and how we do it? Don't be afraid to ask.
Yep.
I just filed a assault and battery charge on Dean Collins in there for throwing my mic at me and hit me. And the officer didn't want to take it at first, but he agreed to. We'll see how that rolls out. I've got the video.
Yep.
You don't get to take people's mics and throw it at them because you don't want to be recorded.
Who's having kids with a wife's sister? Joey Oliver, police chief of here, who, if you've read the reports, Ron read some on live.
Yeah, we'll
He Epsteined some
girl, a
women.
19-year-old, got her drunk.
Yeah.
And then while she was passed out on the couch, he went in there
Yeah.
and violated her. We'll go with that.
Yes.
And she had to run to the bathroom.
I'm still in shock.
And after running to the bathroom and locking herself in there, Mr. Oliver's girlfriend, who was in the other room, comes out and finds him rear end naked, trying to get her out of the bathroom so he can continue having his way with her. She's in there terrified. Mind you, he'd already helped her throw up earlier. So clearly she was intoxicated to the point of throwing up. And this police officer, who is in his 30s plus or 40s, is trying to have his way with her. After he's unsuccessful there, the indication is from speaking to everybody that he then went in and got his needs off without her consent with his girlfriend at the time. So he took what he wanted from her since he couldn't get what he wanted from the girl that he got intoxicated. So that's the kind of guy that Mr. Oliver is. And I've listened to the stories, read the reports, and believe every daggum word of it. And he doesn't belong anywhere near law enforcement or a woman for that sake. And I'm not going to stop until he's not. And if these idiots want to keep him around, I'll bankrupt the city, uncovering all the corruption and theft that's gone on here. And they've had Shaloa Edwards here for 7 years before Joey. There's no way their books are clean. No way.
Not with Shaloa.
Not with them here. There's zero way. After all he stole from Sallisaw, there's zero way. And I'm really good at figuring that stuff out. So we dropped off an open record request that was... Sean, do you have a copy of that open record request that we dropped off? Let's show them the open records request that we dropped off today. And this was us saying that, hey, if you don't want to do the right thing, this is what we do next.
And if you do the right
if you
thing,
do the right thing,
no lawsuit.
no, we offered if they do the right thing and then apologize for how they've behaved,
All right.
that we would let them out of the lawsuits.
Let me read this to you here.
Well, you don't want to. It's a long thing to read.
We got 60 months of employee of town record subsidiary plus trust. Okay, so that's 60 months. Okay, that right there is just setting the stage of what we want. Last 30 police reports of any persons arrested. Here, you read that. I can't see.
That's okay.
I don't have my glasses, guys. I'm sorry.
All right, we got the last 30 police reports in which any person was arrested by the town for any of the following crimes: resisting arrest, assault and battery on a police officer, obstructing of any kind, aggravated assaults on a police officer. Number 3, please provide the body camera footage for each of the incidents identified in number 2 above. Number 4, please provide a copy of all employment files, including any complaints, investigations, or other documents contained in the personnel file of any person which worked for the town of Bokoshe and any subsidiary, public trust, authority, or other governmental entity which operates in any manner out of the town of Bokoshe. Number 5, please provide the personnel file of all persons which applied for and or were employed by the town of Bokoshe as a police officer, reserve officer, or in any other capacity with the Bokoshe Police Department in the last 60 months. Number 6, please provide a copy of the last 60 months of credit card and bank statements for all credit card and bank accounts held by the city, town, and any subsidiary, public trust, authority, or other governmental entity which operates in any manner out of the town of Bokoshe. Please provide, number 7, please provide a copy of the current. Y'all get the point.
Yes. It's a lot.
Y'all get the point. And so after number 7, we go this page, which is number 14. Please provide a copy of any demand letter, intent to sue, lawsuit, or other document received by the city and or town, which in any way indicates a complaint against the city and or any agent and or employee thereof, and or the filing of or intent to file litigation against the city / town. That's number 14. And then 25. And then you're going right back into the other one.
Yeah, so maybe like go into the other one and there's no action on that one, so I don't know if you'll be able to come into that.
No, if there's no action being taken, we'll take your word for it.
Joey, I do have one question.
Number 25 through there. By the way, that's the city attorney. And then here's number 26 and number 27. So that's all of our requests of the things that we're seeking.
I've been holding this camera for a while.
Are you? Oh, Lee, are your muscles getting tired? Oh no.
Gotta start bench pressing with one of these on each side.
Yeah, that's what you should
Get
start
the
doing.
muscle
Hey,
on.
when are you gonna go back to the gym with Caleb?
I should.
You should. I mean, Bree would tell me that I should go to the gym with you, but I'm fat and lazy, and I'm not gonna do it. I can at least admit that I'm those things. See, that's why when somebody insults me and
At least
says
you spend
I'm
all day
fat
walking around.
or lazy, I am those things. Fat, yes. I ate 5 filleted catfish today at lunch, and I'm proud of that. That was at Ruger's in Sallisaw. Amen for Ruger's in Sallisaw, Oklahoma. In case you had never been there, they have some great fried catfish. What did you have today?
I had a chicken fried steak sandwich.
Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks good. So they're back in executive session. Now they're discussing Joey Oliver. So that's what we're waiting on. Where's Joey? He around here anywhere? Ain't nobody seen him, have they?
I doubt he'd be here. Did you check the
You ain't seen Joey, have you?
I haven't.
Well, darn it.
Maybe he's in the same spot as Stout was.
Ooh, somebody's got real beef jerky. I want some. I want some real beef jerky.
We have some real beef with the jerk.
I agree. I agree. I don't know if this is the police department or not, but this is sort of the area behind the police department. There's that friendly LaFleur County guy right there. Yeah, that one right there. Yep. Oh, let's communicate. Let's communicate our language. Let's exercise a little First Amendment free speech. Oh, but that melancholy military man says I shouldn't, be mean to people who are mean to me.
No.
I should feel bad for them and pity them, even though they decided to pick a fight and get angry with me for no reason. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, melancholy military man. I didn't mean to. I apologize.
If somebody yells at you, you're not supposed to defend
Can you-
yourself.
can
You're
you-
supposed to accept it. You know, you're supposed to take it.
See, that's why church didn't stick with me on that one, man. I never took the whole turn the other cheek. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn the other cheek so I can take a smack at you. I ain't letting you hit me, not anymore. That was childhood. I got beat up enough in childhood. I don't need any more of it. Without me fighting back anyway. Oh, I don't know where Q-Tip went. So I've not been putting you on camera, but if you have anything you want to say or share, I'd be happy to let you share. There's 500 and something people that'd love to know some more about Joey. You want to share? You're shy. You want to tell me? You're not on the camera. You want to just tell me and they won't see you? Can I ask you the question? Okay, so I heard a story, and I'll make it sure it's on me, right? I'll tell the story. I heard a story that he got in a fight. Joey Oliver got in a fight with his wife. And he beat her, and then he urinated on her.
Peed on her first.
He, wait, so how did you, okay, so how did that happen?
So she was sitting on the ground, doing the paperwork, and they were in their bedroom, and they were like kind of bickering, and then he pulled it out.
And pees on her.
Pees on her.
And then beats her.
Well, I like walk out, because I'm like, at that point, I'm like, what just happened? So, and
Right.
then they keep fighting, and then all hell breaks loose, and he's choking her, got her hair wrapped in his hand, and then Stetson goes in there, and then Aiden.
Stetson's his son, right? And there's a custody order that says Joey can't be around any of the kids of Stetson and his ex-wife, right? I wasn't gonna tell him who you were. I was keeping you a secret.
But then Stetson goes in there, and I try to get Aiden out of the room because he's 5 at this point.
So Aiden is watching all of this.
Aiden, yes.
Oh my God. And why didn't Joey get arrested for domestic assault and battery in the presence of a minor?
Chief of police at Cherry Point, and that's where we were at, and we were told that there was nothing we could do, and that we had to leave. So I took my 2-week-old baby, and Patsy, Stetson, and Aiden.
Wow. And this isn't the only time he's done that kind of stuff. I mean, do you know of any other incidents that you were around for?
Oh yeah, he's pinned her up in the bathroom, and has like arm on his neck, and
Yeah.
he's talking crap to her, and he's pushed her, and
Not the kind of guy that should be a police officer. How do you think he's managed to do this for so long? Do what?
he can
Talk?
talk. I think he's a talker when it comes to people.
Yeah. So he sells the lie of, hey, I'm a good person, even though he's... I mean, look, I read the reports of what he did to those girls, and I'm just horrified. Does that fairly accurately describe who Joey is?
He pointed a shotgun at his children when they were all underage.
Yeah.
His Patsy was trying to leave.
And he pointed it at the kids? Yeah, I had that happen to me. A shotgun and a bow and arrow one time by my stepfather. Not a... What... That explains... What a scumbag. How is the grandkid? How's your kid? No, how are they doing?
Oh, they're great.
They're great?
Like Kinley,
How old are they?
my girl, she's 11.
11?
She won't tell you she's seen
Yeah.
things. I would not want my 11-year-old to see. I've never
Right.
seen my dad.
I've got a 10-year-old, and I would never
Well, I've never seen my dad do anything.
Yeah.
Ever.
My daughter saw...
Always anything, and then going from that to seeing that, like within 2 weeks of us living.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh my God.
My daughter saw this other mother yell at one of her friends the other day out in the street, and like the look of terror in my daughter's face, because she's never seen anything like that. And like, I grew up that way. You saw it, how they were raised. So, well, we're going to try to get him to where he's not ever a police officer anywhere.
Should be any position like that.
Yeah, well, if they don't do the right thing here, we're going to Cleat, and I'm just...
Because he made Stetson a fake Cleat card, and I got
Yeah.
proof that he...
Do we know it was fake?
Well, Stetson never went to Cleat.
Well, that explains it. That explains
I
it.
guarantee you that.
Oh, wow. Wow. So Stetson never went to Cleat, and where did he have him working?
Not Bokoshe.
God bless. When was this?
I think this is last year, yeah, when all, like...
Like, was he getting paid, or was he like a reserve
He
officer?
told me he was getting paid, and then he told me when I tried to get child support from him, and I told the child support office he was working here, that's what he told me.
Mhm.
He told me he was a reserve officer.
so he wasn't getting paid.
But
So Daddy,
he had a badge, he had a vest, he had a gun, he had a gun belt.
that's scary. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, did I read or hear an incident with Stetson pulling a gun?
On me, with my
Right.
8-year-old behind me.
Yes. Okay, I heard that's a
My
recording. I heard the audio.
Watching.
So Stetson, who was also an officer here, the audio I heard of him pulling a gun and pointing it at you.
With their child behind me. Telling everybody he was telling them that.
Oh, I heard it. I heard it. It's god awful.
Yeah.
Is he still that way, or is he getting help?
He's refused. The court told him before he could have any type of custody because we got his rights suspended.
Good for you.
That you'd have to do
Good
all
for
kinds
you.
of stuff, and he's never done it. So.
Okay, so the kids aren't having to be around that abusiveness. Okay, that's fantastic. You know, I didn't see my dad either, and you know, he's a scumbag. It'll just remind them that,
And when all this happened, I got the protective order. Joey went to Sequoia County, and the gun that he was supposed to turn in, he never did because, like, in the protective order, it said Stetson had to turn in his gun.
Right.
To the county, he never did that.
Yeah, Joey went and got it.
He gave it to Joey or sold it to Joey.
Sold it.
And Joey went up there throwing a fit.
Yeah. Well, I think you offered to talk to these folks here. So if they don't listen to that when they've been offered and hear that, I don't know what to say. Thank you for coming out for this. We didn't mean to find Joey. We were tracking Shiloah, and God, I didn't know Joey's worse than Shiloah. Shiloah pales in comparison to Joey. You hear that, Shiloah? You are better than at least one person on this earth, Joey Oliver. Now, don't get you're feeling good. That's not saying much. He's the lowest of pond scum. But anyway, well, thank you, and I'm sure they appreciate you sharing that story because that helps them understand why in the world we're. I've heard the audio. I didn't connect that was you until just now, but that audio is terrible. Terrible.
And I reached out to Kara and we became friends and she shared a lot.
Yeah.
It's hurtful. It's literally hurtful.
Well, the fact that this guy has a badge and a gun and has been running amok over all these police departments doing the same kind of thing.
I mean, yeah, if you think they'd look at his employment history.
You'd think they'd do a background check and look at his OSCN record. It took us 30 seconds to Google him and see violation of protective order, violation of a protective order, grand larceny from a bailee. Like, okay, and you want to be cop? How about no?
And anybody can check for cleat complaints.
Right,
Wow.
and they're a city. They can send that stuff in and get the whole Megillah. They could have gotten the background check we ran on these folks. They could have gotten that. So, folks, I hope you understand now a little bit more about why we do this. These are the stories that we hear, and I'm not going to share who she is and show her because you heard her. She's shy, but she's here standing up, and she's standing up for one of the other women who was Epsteined by them, but by Joey. But she's not quite strong enough to be here. But she's fighting back. She's taking back ownership of what's been done to her, and she's standing up to Joey. And we're so super proud of that. It's absolutely amazing. That's why we do what we're doing. That's why we're here. And those stories are what keep us going on. And again, if they don't fire him, we're never going to stop. And all this city needs to do is announce to us what scumbags we think that they already are. And we'll keep digging and digging and digging until we have them all incarcerated for what I'm going to imagine is a substantial amount of theft. I'm just guessing here. That is not substantiated in any way. But I'm guessing. And if I was betting, I'd bet a substantial amount of money.
We already know about the water bills.
Right, we already know about the water bills of thousands of dollars that they're not collecting from people who are friends and family. We already know about that. We'll get those reports and get that tracked and figure out all of that. And then we'll just go to the AG and we'll say, hey, Mr. Drummond, how are you today, sir? And we'll go to the auditor and say hello to the auditor of the state and say, hey, this town of Bokoshe, who's not been audited in 7 years, has done some bad things. And it's time to hold them accountable. So anyway, what time is it? I'm tired of being here.
That's probably what they're trying to do.
Oh, I'm sure.
There's no reason any executive session this long other than trying to make it through.
7:12. Okay. Well, could be worse. All right, hold this for a minute. Oh, here. Hey, Sean, will you hold the live for a minute and point it that way? I'm gonna get some more water.
We're waiting on executive session to adjourn.
If you want to hold this, I can
Hold
do,
that to you.
No, I can do the live. That's what I was saying.
Okay, let's do that. I've got this camera here too. Hold on. Hey, Steph, will you hold this? Run that camera. Turn. Yeah.
So you can
Okay, there we go.
Or maybe he's already back.
What are y'all doing?
I was gonna hold the live.
I got it.
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask.
I'm back.
That is like,
That guy was one of the guys that was interrupting. The guy in the neon hat. I assume he works with the fire department. But he was the one that didn't like me saying something about
I think
Q-tip.
you missed some super chats there,
I
Dad.
wonder if he was a white cotton. Oh, well, let's
You
go
don't
back to...
even- yeah.
How do you... Well, go to him.
nephew that y'all are talking about. Different.
All right.
Yeah, different nephew. I don't want him involved in this.
Oh, well, okay.
He's
Well, read
my-
them.
He's my sweet.
All right. RJ says, I want your Oldsmobile.
You want my... Hey, it's for sale. It's 1941 Olds. Beautiful condition. Asking $15K for it.
Message him on Facebook.
Message me, just Ron at GuerillaArmy.com. Just shoot me an email if you're interested. 1941, beautiful condition, runs and drives, is in great shape. It's maroon. I've got some pictures of it. If you're interested, 15Gs. The Model A, beautiful, fully restored condition, gorgeous, runs and drives, same price, 15K. So if you're interested, holler at me. We'll make some deals on that. So I'll post some pictures on the community page. All right, give us another one, Lee.
Yes. I mean, they're welcome.
I'm glad you can see this stuff because I can't see any of this.
Whatever.
Yeah, you're blind.
Yeah, I admit.
All right. I think left field media works. Because
That's not a super chat though.
All right, that's not super chat.
No, that's just members.
Sorry, you keep moving the camera. I think I clicked the wrong one. All right. Is executive session code word for backdoor deal?
Yes.
Yeah, it's where they can talk without saying anything.
100%.
Yeah.
All right, what's that next one say?
Apply to
the police. Oh, I saw that one. See, I read that one.
You read that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I'm caught up.
I think we
Don't accuse me of doing bad
My
things.
bad.
Don't accuse me of...
You haven't been that good on.
I'm disappointed. You accusing me... You're like a cop. Accusing me of crimes I did not commit.
I don't know. I'll have to review the footage.
I better not call you a narc. You'll get really mad at me and be offended. Be offended forever. What's your badge number, Lee Thomas? What's your badge number, Sean?
Yeah.
All right, time to make 3 live streams bashing him.
By the way, I haven't really thought somebody was a narc since I was in 5th grade. I think I outgrew that. Yeah, but people called him that, but it was a joke.
I want to make this clear. He never called him a narc.
This is true.
Never. All right.
It wasn't us.
Go
No,
to
it
Josh
was not.
Abrams live during Leroy's press conference. Go to around 55 minutes in. Start watching. You'll see who said it. He was joking, but it was not him. So
Yeah.
it was all live. You can watch it.
I was the adult in the room encouraging them not to pick on you, by the way. I just want you to know that too, sir. Because they all wanted to give you absolute holy heck for what you'd shaken the cops' hands that had just beaten those African folks. They wanted to, really give you crap. Sean really wanted to as well, and I said no, let's not do that. That's truly what happened.
Yeah.
But he wants to attack me. That's okay. I like it. I'm morbidly into that kind of thing. Like, hurt me more, baby. Hurt me more.
You can't.
Is
Ron's
it really?
unhurtable.
I mean,
Ron, go ahead. When's the last time your feelings got hurt? Ron?
Oh yeah. You wanna
my feelings, no. I get emotionally hurt over people I care about.
Right.
I get hurt. My pain is from other people's pain.
Right.
I don't really like getting upset about anything anybody does to me.
Right.
Because it doesn't really bother me.
Right.
Like, I find it quite interesting. Like, when somebody's calling me names and getting all mad, I just want to see how much I'm just having fun.
Yeah.
I have not been mad at any one of these
Especially
interactions.
he wasn't there for the incident he's yelling at you about.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that lady was just yelling at me and cussing me when I just came up the stairs and she was mad at me.
She started on me.
I know.
I didn't.
By the way, this is just sweet tea. But yes, it does match the shirt. I like it.
Man, you planned it out today.
I did. Look at the sweat rings, man. We're here to support a lot of women.
Yes.
That's what we're here to do. That's what we're here to do. Because these men, they won't do the same thing to me.
Nope.
Even when I ask them to.
They throw things at me.
I mean, you're pretty much always the biggest guy in the room. They ain't gonna do anything.
Well, sometimes they do. I got battered 3 times in New York,
Yeah, it's
in
all
New
women.
Jersey.
I
You didn't
swear.
get arrested.
It was all women.
It's all
You
women.
didn't get arrested.
No, the
though.
one male cop. The one male cop.
Yeah, you've been battered by
The one male cop.
the male cops, but when it's a city employee, it's always
Oh, it's the female, yeah.
it's always the female.
By the way, if y'all haven't seen the video we released the other day of the racist city clerk, you really should go check that out. We don't know what happened to it. Like 1,000+ comments in the video just died. We don't know what analytic YouTube didn't like about it. But that's one of the best videos and encounters I've ever had in the city, to where I was just absolutely jaw on the floor, dumbstruck by the racism and stupidity of that lady. If you've not seen that video, do get a chance to go over there and check it out. And by the way, I can't believe y'all are all still sitting here watching me talk. I'm boring. What do you want me to talk about? Here, what do they want to talk about?
All right, that was a great video. Maybe you should keep your own. Okay, that guy's arguing in chat with each other.
I like it. I like it.
What's going on with Lawton?
Lawton, I got to go back out to Lawton. Lawton, there's a lot of stuff going on in Lawton, but frankly, I got to deal with drunk Judge Holmes. I got to deal with the Tulsa County Sheriff's Department for assaulting me. The year statute of limitations comes up on the 16th. Also, I got some of the reports from the Tulsa County Sheriff's Department. One of the officers, I guess he didn't bother to go back and watch the many videos of the entire encounter. But he writes that, among other things that he says I said, which I did not say, he also says that I said the N-word. And yeah, I hate that word. I'm going to sue that guy for libel and slander, and I'm going to own his house.
It was all on the news.
Right,
too.
it's all on the news. Yeah, that guy, I'm gonna own his. I don't know why he made such a salacious statement that was absolutely inaccurate.
It was a white cop too.
Right.
Yeah.
I think he just wanted to write the word. I think he just wanted to write the word. I don't think he understood that I actually
There
marched
wasn't a
over there.
single- all
I
of the
marched
cops
over
were
there
white.
from Black Wall Street. I came over there from my offices on Black Wall Street.
All the cops there were white.
And then used the N-word with my black security guard.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. With Angela. Angela was right there too. She was the African-American lady that was there to bail me out of jail. Because yes, I would ever use that word. Nope, sorry, never. Hate that word, despise that word, would not let my high school kids when I taught high school use that word. And they were black. I don't find that word appropriate under any circumstances. Just don't like it. But anyway, I'm gonna sue them probably Wednesday. I assume before the 16th. All right, what else do they want to know?
Suppressing speech. It's not suppressing speech. He doesn't like the word.
Yeah.
The angry vet is something.
We'll go back, see what he's got to say.
Vet is going to hippo you.
Hippo me?
I think you mean HIPAA, and that's a medical thing. So maybe you should Google that before you say it.
You sure of that? He's gonna hippo me.
Yeah, HIPAA is.
Is that what it said? HIPAA? You
Yeah.
sure?
It said hippo. I don't know. Maybe
Hippo?
it means bash him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Dude, it's a effing funny ass joke. Niger is a country. Okay, Niger is, yes. All right, anyway. Some of y'all. Anyway, best something licking
Man.
kills brain cells.
Oh, I watched the racist lady. That got taken down. No, it didn't get taken down. It just didn't. It didn't perform. It performed really well.
It
and then
performed really well and then died for reasons that we don't
I
understand.
think it's because it said racist in the title, probably.
Yeah. There's so many things that YouTube
likes to censor everything.
Right, and you don't know when it's doing it. It's shadow banning.
Oh, are you gonna have an eating contest with the angry or the melancholy military man? Just to see who's better.
Eating contest?
Yeah,
as long as it's catfish.
As long as catfish, you would win that one.
I mean, I love catfish.
I've seen you inhale some catfish.
Catfish and Louisiana hot sauce. What are we eating for dinner? No, I gotta get back to Tulsa.
You want
All right,
catfish
they gotta
again?
hurry up. Yes, I'd eat catfish again. When would I not eat fried catfish? When would I not? Do they have the look of almost done? You might know how to read them to go.
I don't know, in there. That's darker. I can see through the glasses. That's the water one? I think that meant they're almost done or something.
Maybe. Here, hold this for again. I'm gonna put my drink there.
we can't record in there during executive session, but we can put a speaker in there and play music.
Yeah. Okay, here she
Hey, we can
comes.
play it out here.
Here comes Joy.
Okay. We're coming out on the pending litigation thing. We're going to do a vote. Allow me to answer the law. Then we're going back in on the Joey Oliver executive session. So if everybody wants to come back in on the vote after executive session 7.
They're gonna go back into executive session.
Go back to regular session.
Hey, Sean, this is yours, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Here, you want it back?
Yep.
I'll take that.
Yep.
I'll trade you. Whew, it's warm. Nah, I'll sit right here.
I make a motion to approve that our attorney proceed in litigation to the best interest of the family.
Second.
And I make also, if she needs to contact me,
You want to have them fix what they just did? I mean, I'm happy to let the open meetings violation go, but
The what?
nothing.
No,
Just let it
what?
go. Just let it go.
moving into number 8, discuss, consider, and vote on the review of Joey Oliver with executive session 5.5 OS section 407B. Make a motion to go back into executive session.
Oh, but you already did that. They haven't done that one yet. Well, now they're going to go into executive session again, and play more games with your tax dollars and time. So there you have it.
They didn't want to
There you
accept
have
their
it.
offer.
They didn't?
Well, didn't they just say that they're going to continue on with litigation?
No, they're gonna proceed in the best interest of the town, whatever that means. What does that mean? That was not direction on what to do in the litigation. That was a violation of the Oklahoma Open Meetings Act right there, folks. The whole agenda is actually a violation of it. So I don't think they ran it. If they ran that by the city attorney, they need a new city attorney. But that's okay. We'll educate them. We'll educate them. Here, there's more in the truck. Oh, they in there? Oh, gotcha.
It's fine. It's just the FX battery allows. It's just the Atmos.
They just keep digging deeper and deeper.
Yep.
Deeper and deeper.
Are we discussing getting rid of him or just his violation? I'm not sure I understood.
Well, I think, here, I don't know what the heck they're discussing, to be honest with you. And I don't know what they just voted on. They just voted on the city attorney to do what's in the best interest of the city. I don't know what that means at all. It's really odd. I don't know. Look, if they listen to her, that's the daughter-in-law of Joey that's watched a lot of his abuse to his wife and the kids and her grandkids. So if they listen to her, Joey should not be here anymore. If they don't listen to her, then they're worse people than I thought they were, because her story is.
I don't know
Yeah.
who she is.
That right there,
She's the-
that's Joy
she's-
Oliver's son's ex-wife.
Okay.
For almost 10 years, and there's a lot of interaction.
Is she on our board?
No.
No. She's going in there to answer some questions about Joey's character for him.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And again, if they listen to this, look, yeah, it's awful. It's yeah. Should have mic'd up. Should have mic'd up.
I think it'll be okay. I'm just glad they're listening to her.
Yeah, it's if they can listen to what these folks these folks just got to listen to that. So if these folks got to listen to it, what do y'all think? Y'all just heard a part of her story. Left Field Media, and how many corrupt cops have you fired? Does Left Field Media not like us?
All staying in the same boat.
Who's Left Field Media?
I don't know.
I've never heard of them.
I don't know.
But if you're going by month-to-month basis, we definitely have the record.
We're all
I would
staying in
say,
the same boat.
more than likely.
Yeah.
If you're going by past few months on average.
That's a pretty good question.
I say we're doing fairly well. I'd say we're doing fairly well. He said he's incognito. That's cool. We're okay with that. You know, I don't have a problem with people posting anonymously. I really don't. Yeah, no. Like,
It doesn't have the same, like, you know.
Bye. Bye. No. Oh well.
We should have gotten some thumbnails by their cars.
Them people were not very nice.
No, that guy was not nice at all. I didn't
The guy that took
appreciate
the
it.
assault and battery report, he kind of warmed up to me a little bit,
Oh yeah.
just a little bit.
Get the plates. Get the plates.
She's not with y'all? Yes. Oh.
That's the only ones. The rest of them are over there, and I know who all those cars are. It's the White Cotton clans. I don't care to know any more about them. I already had the unpleasant experience with Q-Tip. Oh, Q-Tip's growing on me though. I don't know. He's got like, you know, he could be friendly Santa if he would just change a little bit.
He's got that. Is it just a bit sassy?
Yeah. I mean, he would make a good Santa, except for the whole kids molested other people.
No, yeah,
thing.
no,
Yeah,
definitely
okay.
not.
Okay, yeah.
Definitely
yeah,
not.
yeah. All right. I take that back, folks.
Definitely not.
I take that back. Yeah, y'all should look at what was his son's name? Albert. Wasn't it Albert Dale? That's Albert Dale White Cotton. Isn't that what he is?
There's White Cotton in this, Bokoshe. There's like 500
No, there was
people
some
in this
other like
Was it Michael?
Michael.
I forget. I've got it all set out on the.
It'd be under. Look under DOC. It's under White Cotton under DOC. Oklahoma Department of Corrections.
It's a long list.
It is a really long list. The people on the board don't seem to want to hear it. They keep taking breaks. Yeah, they don't want to hear it.
No.
They don't at all.
I'm really glad though they took Terror in there to talk to them.
Well, it doesn't
That's
matter
encouraging.
what they do until after they've made their decision. You know, they shouldn't have. Honestly, with all the documents,
They shouldn't have to.
they shouldn't have to.
But
Can I tell you a secret? Them inviting her in there and not being on the agenda is a violation of the Open Meetings Act.
Well, we already got that. Remember, I already
I know
got
you,
that.
but her going in there is a violation of the Open Meetings Act too. You got to list all that stuff on the agenda of everybody that's going to be in the executive session. No. Yes, that's exactly correct.
Yeah, you know, and I got. His name's probably not on there. I don't know, maybe. But
I got.
he was just the
Is that thing in there?
the small one is. Big one, it's not here.
Oh no.
But I have a small one, which might
It'll be all right. It'll be all right.
Either way, it's, you know.
Yeah.
She knows
Oh,
everything that's gonna be decided.
514 people still watching live.
This is great for a town meeting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing for a town meeting.
Bokoshe. I hope it doesn't heat up any more than them saying he's fired.
Mr. Super Chat, Matthew?
Who's Mr. Super Chat? Did we miss the Super Chat?
I don't know.
Sorry if we missed one. What do you think? Burgers? No.
Nah.
What are we eating for dinner?
Oh,
Y'all help us figure out what we're gonna eat for dinner.
Let's go around here.
Well, it's gonna be an hour and a half. Tulsa's like what, 2 hours from here?
Maybe ask Q-Tip where to eat.
There's no restaurants in Bokoshe.
I know.
And I really don't want to trust
No,
someone.
I don't-
Q-Tip would
no,
know. So I don't know. We gotta find something to eat on the way back. I'm hangry.
All right.
Kunderthant, $2. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. $2 towards dinner. I like
Hopefully
it.
YouTube doesn't
I like
mishear
it.
that one.
No, I'm pretty sure I've already said enough to get
Yeah,
this
I
one.
think you've said his name enough.
I've said,
I recognize him.
I've said things other than Epstein, though.
Right,
I've said
who's
some
the
other
Oliver
things.
guy? Oliver, police chief, bounced from a bunch of towns.
Joey Oliver.
Epstein, a bunch of women.
Oh shoot, that's Mary Jo calling, texting me saying Chloe wants me to call. Darn it, come on, Bokoshe, y'all hurry up. Here, Lee, you hold them for a minute. I'll get some more drink. Right here, I'll give it to Sean. Manage this for a minute, would you?
Yes, sir.
Every day it's always something different.
Every day.
Today I made eggplant. We had so much eggplant that I picked in the garden. I was like, what do I do?
So she made eggplant.
I
Tasty.
used the wrong sauce. I should have used my own.
It's all good.
I got it. I'm holding this
You
one
got
low
it?
anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Only one hand in it though. Oh. Not Union City? No, we're not in Union City. We're back in Oklahoma. Yeah, it's still bright out. Look,
I'll give you that.
I'm trying to avoid the drama there, Curtis.
What was
That's
the
why I
drama?
No. He's talking about the melancholy military man.
Oh no,
He said
we're
I
not
came
gonna.
here for the drama and the jokes. You'll get plenty of the second one.
Look, I don't have much. There's nothing else to say. Dude apologized. I'm from Oklahoma. I know a lot of things about Native Americans, and I know about Native American giving. And he was a Native American giver, otherwise known as an Indian giver. And by that I mean he apologized and then he took it back. That's about all I gotta say about that. Okay, cool, dude. All right, I'm all right with that. I don't really have anything else to say. I don't really have animosity towards really anybody.
No, and if you watch like,
I don't care enough. And me saying F you or F off is me saying I'm not gonna get into it with you. Because then I'll verbally eviscerate you if I do, and it's never pretty. Like you said, I apparently made the fat lady cry who told me to go F myself. Okay, I'm all right with that. I'm pretty sure I could have made melancholy military man suck start his gun if I wanted to. I chose not to. That was a line from James, by the way. James Freeman. That was a good one. He told a cop to do that. Did you hear that one? One of the lives. Yeah, he told the cop to go suck start his gun. I thought that was pretty over the top, but I mean, you know. Anyway, I could have said things like that, but I chose not to. I went for the higher road, right? I could have talked about his psychotic lives. I could have said, hey, I could edit this stuff into some really hilarious frauditor videos, and Lee could have a blast making those videos. I could talk about what a schmuck I could make you look like. I could talk about all of those things, but I don't find any great fun in doing any of that because I don't know you and I don't care two bits about you. Never going to. Sorry about your situation. Sorry if you're trying to pick a fight to get views. Just, again, spell it Guerrilla Publishing. Make sure you keep sending over those people so they can see the higher quality, so they can see the higher quality videos. Yep. Like, come on. Come see the higher quality videos that Guerrilla Publishing has to offer. We appreciate you spreading the word. I'm all right with it. I got no problem whatsoever with any of that stuff, right?
especially when they watch the video. I mean,
Right. Yeah, I went up the stairs. The lady starts cussing at me.
Yeah, and you all know what happens. If no matter who it is, if they start cussing at him, he cusses back. Or
Listen. I only talked about the negative impact that she would have had on the quarterly stock of Golden Corral if she went there and ate. I was talking about that. I was talking about the fact that we could replace her with Plymouth Rock. We could replace her with Plymouth Rock because she's got the same girth and mass as Plymouth Rock. I don't really know how big Plymouth Rock is. I've never seen it. It was just a joke. I got plenty of those. And melancholy military man, child, I got plenty I could come up with, but it's not challenging enough. It's not challenging enough. And after you've already come up and apologized and kissed my rear end, and then you decide outside of my presence to take it back and whine like a little girl, there's really not much for me to say. You kind of have destroyed yourself, and I didn't really need to put it into words how much of an idiot you looked like.
No.
And walking around shaking cops' hands that have just beat up people, bad look anytime. Walking up to a lady that's just yelled at people who were filming and cussed them for doing nothing more than filming them gives you a bad look. Was I mean to the poor lady after she cursed me? Oh my God, poor Karen. You know, I'm sorry, but I believe in dishing out a little of the medicine that they dished to me. And I'll bet that she rethinks doing that again in the future, should it come up. But no, if you want to kiss her rear end and say, oh, I feel so bad for you, ma'am. You picked a fight with these guys.
He wasn't there.
Well,
Yep.
you know.
Yep.
Because he's one of those guys that just, he has to feel like he's got some kind of control or power. And he felt like, he even said, let me handle it. Dude can't handle his own life. I mean, just look at the disheveled nature and an absolute wreck that is everything about him. You know he can't handle that kind of stuff. So we shouldn't expect too much of him. And don't expect too much of yourself, call him military man, child. Just calm down. Goose fraba. Couple deep breaths. Oh, goose fraba. Goose fraba. Goose fraba. And just always remember, if you ever get it to where you need to feel something, sit on it and spin, dude. Otherwise, I don't really have anything else to say to the guy.
If he wants views, all he has to do is put effort into editing his videos.
Yeah.
It's not difficult.
Put up better content. Find some corrupt cops.
Look,
It's a good gimmick. I gotta say, going after corrupt cops, it works out real well.
When it comes to editing, there's really no competition in the space. You got Audit the Audit and Lackluster, but if you actually spend time learning how to edit, I promise you anybody can get to as big as James Freeman pretty, relatively quickly with just better editing. Like it's
right. And he does all the editing. And that's just the new that's the new YouTube algorithm.
Yep.
And you're getting better every day. And that's all we strive for. We strive to get better every day, and we're worried about ourselves. And anybody that wants to send people on over by bashing us, I welcome it. Come on, bring it on. I've been called much worse, I promise you. In fact, I sit and stare at the mirror every day and just say all the bad things I could think about myself, so that way I don't have to worry about anybody else doing it for me. I think, God, you're ugly, you're fat, you're worthless, you're a loser, you're uneducated, you're inarticulate. I mean, I just look at myself in the mirror all these times. Unsuccessful, you were a terrible parent. I just look at myself and just say all those things and go, all right, I'm cool with that. I can live with myself with all of those things. And then I move on about my day. So there you go. That's my comment on melancholy military man-child. And, I'm never going to mention his name or his page name because
that's what he wants.
I'm not an idiot, and that's what he wants. And it's never going to happen. So melancholy military man-child.
Thank you, Bob.
That's you, Bob.
From Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia?
Nova Scotia.
I want to go to Nova Scotia, Bob. Bob, will you show me around Nova Scotia? I want to come up there and see Nova Scotia. No joke. Also, there's a movie about a child who ends up in Nova Scotia during an adoption case gone wrong, and his mom ends up there and she ends up murdering the child. It's a terrible, terrible story. I want to investigate that story and the collapse of the DHS system in that. We've got another story like that coming out of Wagner County that we're looking into. And by the way, that one's terrible.
It's terrible.
But we'll be talking about that coming up. We got all kinds of things going on.
Yep. And then we might have some videos from posted out here pretty soon from out in whatever, so you can see what
here.
happened.
Let's put I'm gonna put this right here, so that way.
Don't let it fall.
I'm not gonna let it fall. Here. Y'all look at Lee. Y'all look at Lee. I gotta be out of the camera for a second.
Alrighty, guys. Got any questions? Oh yes, talking about upcoming stuff. We got the stuff from New York, New Jersey. We got videos from that, right? So you guys will see the whole interaction with the melancholy military man. But there's really not much to say about it. It's pretty funny. There's a YouTuber, I forget his name. He did a pretty objective, good video talking about it, and he did cut some stuff out that he really should have left in, but he did a pretty good job showing both sides. And At the end of the day, you know what Ron's like. You watch the videos, and if you like him, you like him. If you don't, you don't. Got any questions on upcoming videos and stuff? I'm still working on... I don't know. He's also going after C.J. Grisham, by the way, for some reason. He's going after C.J. Grisham. Challenged him to a law debate against an attorney. Because that makes sense. We watched his live streams on us, which is we watched 2 live streams on us from him. What's happening with Oklahoma Bar? That's kind of, he's going after Holmes because the bar is kind of protecting him, so it's kind of part of the same thing. Get rid of, what's her name? Get rid of him. Alright. Ron smokes not cigarettes. Let's see here. How's the drunk judge? He's suing Judge Holmes tomorrow. He probably won't go live for that, but we're suing Judge Holmes tomorrow. So stay tuned in case we want to go live or something comes up. But she'll probably be hiding. But yeah. And that's about all there is to say about that. And that's all there is to say about the melancholy military man. Probably won't talk about him anymore. There's no point. You guys will see the videos. I'm sure he'll do his own cut. And we'll do, our own video. It's fine. It's wrong for me to be angry at putting down another auditor. Trying the best you could. Look, putting down another auditor if they did something bad is fine. But he wasn't there for what he was yelling at Sean for. He wasn't there for the whole interaction. Now, it would have been one thing if he was there, didn't agree with it, and then was like, hey, I don't agree with what you guys are doing. Can you please not do this? That's one thing, but then there's another thing to just start yelling when you weren't there in the first place. So, Full Court Press did a video on it. I'd say it's slightly more steered towards him, but it's pretty objective, and you can see some of the stuff that happened. And it's pretty... You'll see it. And you'll see it on our channel too. We'll keep it mostly uncut so you guys can see the whole interaction and what happened. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Look, what happened was some lady started yelling at Ron. He fired back. You guys have seen it a million times in every one of our videos. So you either like it or you don't, and that's your opinion. And say what you want about it. It's your right. But all
right, I feel a lot better.
That's about it. So
we got any other questions?
I think I responded to most of them. I get it, the vet shook hands with bad guy. I don't think he knew. Maybe he knew, maybe he didn't.
Again,
but
I didn't have an issue with any of this stuff. I told them all to leave it alone. But they didn't. And then I'm accused of being the ringleader when I was the one encouraging not. But it's okay. Blame me for stuff. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is he was mad at Sean. Ron defends Sean. It gets directed at Ron.
Yeah, well, I defend my friends, any of my friends.
James and Josh did something he didn't like. He blames Ron because he can't go after James Freeman, right? He can't go after James Freeman.
James Freeman.
Because James Freeman saw all of it and didn't agree with him and was poking at him a little bit, a little trolling, right? Not the no hard feelings, but a little trolling. And James poked at him a little bit, and he accused Ron of doing the poking.
I thought we were in the our feelings don't get hurt very easy business.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if we're not in the our feelings don't get hurt very easy business, I don't know how you would survive this without serious mental psychosis. Maybe that explains the melancholy military man. His severe mental psychosis is caused by the fact that he just takes himself way too seriously, and he hasn't learned to ignore the negative comments that people say about him. Maybe he's not secure in his own masculinity.
Guys, we haven't posted a video on it. Nobody else has our footage, so you haven't seen our video. And us and Leroy were the only people there, or Sean and Leroy were the only people there.
Yeah.
By the way, he wasn't even there. It was Sean and Leroy. So
yeah, y'all gotta watch that.
Yeah, he said "F you" on video. Yeah, you guys saw that.
Yeah.
But he, again,
to the melancholy military man.
Yeah, he said "F off" because he was chasing around yelling at him, and he didn't want him to yell at him. It's like, go away, F off.
Yeah, that's how I tell you to leave me alone.
If somebody's walking around yelling at me, I'm gonna tell them to F off too. I don't care about that.
I don't know how to be anything other than blunt.
I'm sure all of you, if you have a random person yelling at you, would following you
I really
around?
enjoyed the guy who interrupted the press conference. I followed him. He went in to report me for following him into the police department, despite the fact that he was yelling at us. I thought that was fun.
It was fun.
It was enjoyable. You know, it was not enjoyable. The host not showing up for the dinner. Oh, never mind. I wasn't supposed to say
Lackluster, look, Lackluster does his own thing. He makes his own videos. He does what he does. Not everybody can go out and film. Not everybody has the kind of time and mentality it takes to go out and film all the time. So we don't have a problem with Lackluster out at the audit.
No, we like those folks.
He said probably a narc in his vid. Yeah, no, we said he accused them of saying that. Yeah. If you go to, you guys can go watch the live stream. Go to AFA.
No, we don't want to encourage them to watch his
nonsense. Josh's live stream.
Oh.
You can go to watch AFA's live stream. You can see who calls him a narc. It's on the live stream near the end. That's it. What about Long Island Audit? We only met him for a second. He was fine. Then he left. Nothing to say about him. And most people there were great. There was only 2 people probably.
I don't know what their issues were. Again,
Well, it was really just the melancholy military man and one other person who was his friend that, got mad on his behalf kind of thing. It's just...
what it is that I said I didn't want to be around him anymore. And so I think that they felt cut off from James and Josh. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I want to be around, cuddled up with James and Josh any chance I get. I mean, I like to nuzzle Josh. I like to be the big spoon. He gets to be the small spoon. We get all close. No, never mind. Wait, that's James. Oh, I'm not supposed to mention that. His wife said we should stop doing that. Anyway, I think melancholy military man child was a little upset that I just didn't want to be around him and excluded him from participation in our friend group. And I'm sorry, but when you come up to me getting an attitude and I have to tell you to F off.
And he said, and he even said on stream, the initial reason he was mad is because Ron did not pass his green stuff to him.
Oh, yeah. He was unhappy that I didn't share my cannabinoids with him. I just partook here and I did not share it with anybody here either. That's what I stepped off camera for a moment to do. I didn't offer it to anybody else here. So I'm sorry that I wouldn't pass.
Hey, he couldn't know if he was legal. He could be. He was filming. He didn't know if he was legal.
I didn't know if it was. No, it's not that. I didn't want to share it.
Oh yeah. Either way,
I don't share.
You don't know him.
No, look.
Either.
Ask anybody that's around me. If you want one, I'll just roll you your own. I am a germaphobe and don't like sharing things with people I don't know. So, sorry, I'd have rolled him his own, but glad I didn't, because now I found out that he's an Indian giver. So, saved my marriage.
No, we're just talking about it because it keeps you guys entertained right now. We really don't care about it, but there's nothing else to do while we're waiting, so it doesn't matter. It's over. We're not there. We're never going to talk to him again. We're never going to see him again. There's no reason to hold a grudge.
Correct.
We've moved past it. We're not going to make videos on it. If he's in one of our videos, it's because the video content was already good. We're not going to talk about him. It's just, it is what it is. It's like, like that racist lady, right? She was in the video. We might talk about her again when we go back, but once she's like fired and out of there, we're not going to just randomly bring her up, right? It's over. It's over. So it's like same with Stout. Stout's not an officer anymore. We're not really going to talk about him much, maybe in reference, but he's out. He's fired for cause. He's not going to go back to any police department, and if he does, then we'll talk about him again. Now we've moved on. Got other people, other cops to go after, and just got to move past all the random crazy people we meet along the way. So. Yeah, man, it's them, but like I said, we don't want to direct people to them, and don't give them negative comments. Don't react. I mean, just ignore them. Don't even watch the videos. You can watch them if you want to, but if you don't like his stuff, then don't interact with it. It's what he wants. So randos are friends you haven't made yet. Some of them, and then some of them are a little psycho. That's my opinion from watching his videos, but like I said, you can decide for yourself. But all right, we got full court press. Oh yeah, Full Court Press. I liked your video, by the way. Your video was objective and it was good. That was a good video, Full Court. Ron agreed. It was pretty objective. It showed both sides well, and I like that. Like you guys, you can watch Full Court Press's video. I will say it doesn't have everything in it. There is this one cut where Ron's talking about him shaking hands with the cop right after he beat somebody, and it shows Sean shaking hands with another cop. But that's because the cop was nice. There's a bit of a difference there between a cop who just beat somebody and a cop who was nice to somebody. But other than that, it's a pretty good video and it's pretty objective. It doesn't really take a side. I will say he didn't invite us there to talk about it, but invited the other guy. So there is that. So a little one-sided, but it's not a bad video. So you guys go watch it. Like I said, a little one-sided on Angry Vet's side. Only invited him to do the Zoom and all this other stuff. But video content-wise, he does like show what happened for the most part, you know, and who was actually there, what actually happened, and it's pretty good. You'll see our video later too, from all of our footage that he didn't have. But yeah, that's it for that. Yeah, Full Court Press. It was a good video, and he did well staying and not taking a side. I will say, maybe stay out of it. But okay, no, Full Court Press didn't invite him. He used the footage that was available to him. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's my bad, Full Court Press. I saw that and assumed. But yeah, Full Court did a great job on that video. So, and I will say probably.
Oh, I was medicating again. You caught me.
No, it's just me.
Oh wait a second. Then I can't do this.
Yeah, no. So, yep.
Like a YouTube.
Yeah, let's not put any more fuel in the fire. It's over. You know, and just move on. Chill out. We all got our different ways of doing things. As long as what you're doing is not illegal,
more power to you.
Yeah, more power to you. You know, we should be going after the government and people defending the bad stuff the government does, not these random people. I mean, unless somebody comes running down the hall yelling at you for no reason, there's no reason to be going after each other.
Lee, I think you're recording.
I'm live streaming.
I think you're recording on that too.
Oh yeah, I am.
Okay, where's the keys? I don't have the keys.
There you go.
Did you stop what we're eating for dinner yet?
No. Man, they're taking a hot minute in there. God damn. Yep. So yes, if you want to tell the melancholy military man that it's really over, we do not feel we did anything wrong, and there's really no reason to apologize. I'm looking at it from an outside perspective, and maybe it went a little far with poking at that lady, but she was yelling and screaming at them for no reason. So you can defend yourself and poke back. So if you just want to tell them, it's over. We don't want any hard feelings. We've moved on. We're not going to see each other again. That's the end of that. So, get back to you.
All right. We're still waiting. Still waiting. So boring. So boring. I don't know what else to say. Even I am out of words. I'm out of words, yo.
That's a first.
I'm out of words. Yeah. Well, I mean, look, they're watching. They can leave if they want to. There's still 492, 482. There's more people in this live than in the city of Bokoshe. 400 and something. How many are in Bokoshe, would you say?
430.
We appreciate you hanging in there with us. We really do. This is long and hot work.
By the way, Pure Leaf, if you want to become a sponsor.
Yes.
We are accepting sponsorships. Pure Leaf, nature's best sweet tea. See, look, that was a good ad.
It should not take this.
That was a good ad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Pure Leaf,
Pure Leaf.
nature's best sweet tea.
Yes.
That's a lie, though. Because, I mean, like in jars and jugs, Milo sweet
You're
tea.
supposed to say that when you're trying to get a sponsor.
Oh, sorry, Pure Leaf.
It's just a lie about how good it
Pure
tastes.
Leaf. No, wait, I'm not very good at that. Sponsors, because I'm not good at pushing shit at them.
We're gonna start here in about 2 weeks. We're gonna start pushing real hard on sponsors.
It's a late, we support it.
There we go, money.
That's true. That's true.
If we start getting consistent sponsors, there's no reason to ask for donations anymore. If we get consistent sponsors, we won't need donations. we'll be able to afford all this other stuff if we get good, consistent sponsors. So you guys should want that to happen, because that means we we're covered for traveling. We can travel more. We'd be able to not ask for donations. It would be great if we could get consistent sponsors, but you got to be quite a bit bigger than us to get consistent sponsors. So, but we'll get there eventually, and that'll cover our costs, and it'll be good.
I did one better. I went straight through it and ignored his ass.
No crazy public official here yet. Maybe Attorney Shield will sponsor you. Oh, woo!
Did it die?
Yep, it died. Gimbal's dead. Gotta hold it with my hands now, guys. Sorry if it's a tad shaky.
Yeah.
All right. All righty. Can somebody put the proper PayPal link? Oh, Red Pill Rants, if you just go to our page on YouTube, just our main page, it's under our name up there. It's in the profile thing. I can't pull it up because I'm talking on the live right now. But yeah, if you guys go to our profile, we have the PayPal on there. It's better than donating through YouTube. All right, so if you're going to donate through YouTube anyway, do it through the PayPal instead if you can, because they don't take they take a much smaller cut. How does Sean feel about his proverbial arrest? Oh, he had fun because the car, he was driving down to the station. The car immediately turned around after Ron convinced him to turn the car around while he's being taken to the jail. They return him, and then they release him back on the street.
Yeah, we'll release that video.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen that.
Yeah, I negotiated his release from El Capitan. We got to call them though, because that woman assaulted me, and we do need to deal with that ticket that cop gave Sean.
Yep. All right, I gotta, forgive me guys, forgive me. I'm sending something to.
Here, let me see the keys again.
There you go. There you go. You got it, Red Pill. I was just about to send it. Thanks. Backlash sucks. No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. There's always going to be people who don't like you. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. I think we're doing more than anybody else in terms of getting rid of these corrupt cops and getting their complete cards removed and stuff. Nobody else is doing this, so I really think that, no matter what you think, we're the only ones, for the most part, who are actually consistently doing everything they can to try to get rid of these bad cops. Like, Long Island Audit may get rid of one on occasion, but yep, that's right, Red Pill. And that's the difference. Like, whether you like his demeanor or not, it doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, he only does it to people who do it to him first. And even if you don't agree with that, I mean, they broke the law. He's gonna fire back a little bit, or he's rude, or whatever. Who cares what people that don't like you? Exactly, Section 2B. If you don't like me, I don't care about you. For the most part, unless you're somebody you actually have a deep relationship with or something. Steve, no, they really didn't stop. They just drove straight there and drove straight back. They were kind of exhausted after that trip with there was a lot of drama. There was a bit of other drama that I'm not going to talk about. It's just related to, everybody's mad at everybody, you know how it is. So they were tired after all that jazz. We're like, all right, we're out of here. So we probably won't be doing another big convention like that again, and only with people we like and know well, like Josh, James. I think Auditing Erie County, they hung out with him up there. I think he was pretty nice and level-headed, so. Lost more viewers than I gained. I don't know what you're talking about. Any other questions while we're waiting? They're really taking their time in this executive session. But after this one, they'll have decided whether they're firing Joey or not. And after that, we'll sign off here. You guys will know if they're firing Joey or not yet. If they're not, or you're going to not file a lawsuit, or we're going to back out of the lawsuit we filed, If they do decide to keep them, then they're going to get sued for all the Open Records Act and Open Meetings Act violations and things. I mean, we've already sued them. So. Just gotta wait. Coke or Pepsi? I like Coke better. Coke's better. Definitely testing to them batteries. Yeah. The FX3 battery is already all dead. Luckily, we have the truck running, charging the DJIs, so we're never gonna run out of battery. The phone will last too, but. Oh, is Left Field a YouTuber or something? Not heard of him. The kind of Coke you drink, full court press, all right? I ain't like that. Yeah, well, you can they'll overheat a bit. Lake Life Living, if you run them for too long, especially out here in the heat with it plugged in, it'll overheat, and that's the worst thing to do for a $4,000 or $5,000 camera. So Leaving can't stand Coke. Hey, I like Coke. That's what I usually get, but I get Pepsi and I get Dr. Pepper quite a bit too. I'm not very picky. So. All right, let's see if it's finally dark enough. I think we can see it through the glass. So let's see what's going on up in there.
Long time. They're in there talking too long.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, if they ain't make a decision in this amount of time.
Yeah, like yap much. Like it should not take this long to vote on firing this guy. All right, this should have been a one and done thing. Like either they fire him or they don't. Either they support what he does or doesn't. It should be one way or the other.
I wish they'd just keep him.
Shouldn't drink either one there. Yeah, I usually drink water. I only drink Coke when I'm out at like a restaurant. I don't drink Coke at home. Just water and coffee.
Wow.
Do they get paid for this one? They're watching the stream. No, I don't think any of them are on their phones right now out there, but they could be, I suppose. Start sending up smoke signals. Yeah, it's times like this I wish I had a laser pointer. Not to like shine it in their eyes or anything, but just like shine it on the paper in front of them and just start distracting them. Oh no, we can outwit them out. We got nowhere else to be. And we said we're gonna stay on here until they decide what to do with Joey, so. Yeah, I mean, at least, I mean, if they're debating this long, at least means there's some supporting getting rid of him, I would think. But I don't know. Excuse me. Are they firefighters? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're firefighters.
Just wondering. All right. We got firefighters rushing off to go save some people. A job that is actually respectable. The waiting is the hardest part. Yeah, it is. Look at these two bozos. Look at them. They're waiting in the AC. Look at that. Look at that. Waiting in the air conditioning. All right, I'm just gonna stare at them until they come out.
I don't know.
No, I'm not planning on getting a law degree. I have certificates in cybersecurity, and my main skills are in video editing and stuff. But I have learned a lot about the law since doing this and living with an attorney. So. Like, the melancholy military man didn't know you could self-represent on cases. I at least have known that for most of my life. Sorry it's so shaky. I don't have the gimbal. The phone is like the slightest movement on this phone is just shake, shake, shake. I'm gonna flip it around. It looks better this way. So I can hold it out like this while we're waiting anyway. I'm glad to see that there's still so many of you just waiting around with us. Like, this has been nothing but boring for you guys. But at least you got to hear that interview with the victim, one of the victims of Joey, or some of you witnessed a victim of Joey, and then we'll have, I mean, you guys will see those reports. We might make a community post with those PO reports and police reports related to that stuff. I might start posting all that on Facebook when I have time. So we'll see about that one. So you guys can hear all the audio and stuff while we're doing the live stream, so you guys know all the evidence before the actual video and don't just have to like follow along like, oh, they're saying Joey's bad, so he is. No, we got evidence, but we just haven't made a video on it yet. So some of that's posted on the Southside Transparency page. I'll try to post more of that onto Facebook and onto the community posts for everything we can. Too bad we don't have a parabolic mic. You know, there's a chance that this iPhone has a powerful enough mic that we're somehow hearing what's inside that building right now. Or there's a chance somebody from inside is recording for some reason and might have a microphone in there, somebody else, and maybe they'll hand it to us and give us the audio from that. I don't know. I don't know where it'll come from, but we might magically receive audio. So don't worry about that one. Or we might not, who knows? Could be no audio. Been here for the beginning of Joey and you're staying till the end? Yeah, we hope this is the end. It also depends on if they fire him for cause or if they they suspend him and let him resign. This is what they usually do, is suspend him and let him resign. And then there's no, it's not on his like report basically. It won't follow him around like being fired will. Oh yeah, and progress report on the Shloa documentary. It's getting there. I put a lot of work into it last week, and so it's going good. This phone's just shaky, Bear. There's no gimbal anymore. I'm not really shaking. It's just walking around. Don't they have cause to try to fire the guy? Yeah, they have all the protective orders. They have his violations of protective orders. They have reports from, right now they're talking to one of the victims about it, who witnessed him pulling a gun and pointing it at a child's head. So yeah, they have everything they need to fire him. They just, I don't know, we'll see. He violated protective orders that already should make you not be able to be a police officer. Oh, there's no room in here.
Hey everybody, we're still sitting here doing nothing. Waiting. And I can't believe there's still 415 of you all waiting too.
We appreciate you all, every one of you.
And look, we still have to, somebody Google, how far is home?
It's probably about an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's at least an hour and a half.
I don't Google it. I'm just curious. I gotta get ready for that home stuff tomorrow.
I gotta go fight the orders of protection.
Yeah, you're doing that while I'm in Tulsa fighting with Holmes.
Yep.
And suing her.
I hope the judge does the right thing and dismisses both of them.
Well, I don't think he'll do that tomorrow, but.
No, but.
An hour and 45 minutes.
Wow. That's how far you got to drive, Lee Thomas.
Yeah, I know. I'm not happy about it. They're taking so freaking long.
Sorry about the situation, man. It look like they're making a decision. They're still just sitting in there. I think they're just intentionally.
They're playing bingo. They gotta be doing something.
Bokoshe bingo.
Maybe they're playing a game of solitaire or telephone or something.
I think they're probably having a conversation about how much corruption we're going to find when we dig into them.
And decide if it's worth
My
firing
question
Joey
is
or not.
how
Or
far
if
is
they
it?
risk getting exposed, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't think Joey.
I mean, they saw how well it worked when Oilton didn't fire Stout.
Yeah.
You would think, and that was when we were half the size.
Well, we'll release a video on this
So,
for sure. For
yeah.
sure. Like a full length, edited, you know, the done up right video.
Yep.
Well, you're working on the full Joey Oliver story, but these are documentaries, folks. These are like better than Carl Stout quality videos.
The documentation we have is insane.
Yeah, it is.
And there's so much to just put together. And
I don't understand with the documentation I gave that attorney yesterday, and with Kara coming in here testifying, and if you will, or give them statements, verifiable statements. Why is it an hour long? What are they debating?
I don't know.
Yeah, it should just call a vote at least.
I don't know.
I don't think I'm not member of people.
I told y'all what I was betting on. I was betting that they keep them. There's a level of corruption that's going on here that I don't think we understand. Somebody says they want my hat. No, it's black leaf. Is what it's called. That's what's called, black leaf. You can go to their website. I'm sure they have them. By the way, black leaf, if you want to sponsor, I like your stuff. No joke. I like sweet tea from Pure Leaf too. You're not better than. I'm not supposed to say that. I gotta stop that.
You can't insult the company.
I would rather be sponsored by Milo Sweet Tea.
Okay.
Yeah, Milo's,
I'll call
Milo's
Milo.
is better.
Yeah.
We drink a lot of Milo.
I'd rather be sponsored by Milo Sweet Tea. It's not as like national, I don't think. No, you're gonna break my soul and tell me that it's owned by like Kraft or something. I guarantee you. Somebody break my heart and tell me that Milo is owned by this national food conglomerate, like everything else in the grocery store.
If they're paying.
Yeah, right. Because we need more money to do this stuff. And thank you all for donating, you guys. We got to $166.14. That's pretty freaking amazing.
Not too bad.
Covers the gas and stuff for the diesel and food.
Yep.
Actually, I suckered Sean into buying, so I didn't have to.
Are we eating dinner tonight? Or are you going home?
No, we gotta go home, man. We gotta go home.
Yeah.
We're gonna stop and eat some catfish.
Are you really?
Probably. You want me to take pictures? Go ahead.
Where are you gonna eat catfish at? You're not gonna get to Ruger's in time.
Oh no, it's gonna be closed.
And Shad's is closed on Monday, so you're not. You don't even know. I got the catfish schedule in this part of the country down.
You do.
Now, now you could go to Charlie's Chicken has catfish on Mondays.
We need to go by there and actually.
Charlie's Chicken.
They were really good.
Yeah, they're awesome people. Charlie's Chicken and Catfish in Sallisaw, Oklahoma. Little love thrown their way.
Yeah. They're saying,
nice folks.
They're saying Milo's manufacturers in Tulsa County and that it's family owned.
Oh, there we go
Milo's.
with
I'll be
Milo's.
calling you,
Show
Milo.
us some love. Sweet tea. I mean,
I'll be
I can get behind some sweet tea. Milo's sweet tea reminds me of Mama's, and that is like the highest form of compliment that I can give you. If I'm going to drink tea out of a jug, let it be Milo's Jug of Sweet Tea. Jug O Sweet Tea. Milo's. The fresh maker.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's Mentos.
A gallon. Reasonable.
Oh, are they deciding something?
No.
Crotchety lady seems like she's unhappy about something. Man,
Is that a good thing or a bad?
No. I don't know.
Okay, apparently Milo's is made in Alabama.
Milo's is made in Alabama?
That's good.
Yeah, Birmingham, Alabama. 2 people said that.
Birmingham. Shooting ham. Birmingham's dangerous. If you ever seen First 48, my goodness. Shooting, and not as bad as Mobile, Alabama. By the way, if you ever want to know how to lose money, open a bar or a restaurant. I used to own a bar restaurant called Game Over Retro Pub. It was on the corner of Dauphin and Joachim Street in Mobile. It's like their Bourbon Street. It was awesome. It was retro arcade games and stuff. COVID killed it.
What time
It was a cool spot. Lee liked it.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
Guys, this has been a 2 hour and 17 minutes sitting meeting in Bokoshe.
Well, they got lots of important things to decide, like how to continue their illegal drug trade without getting busted by the little Fort County Sheriff's Department while kicking out the police chief that's been doing lots of bad things. Allegedly.
You said if you want to learn how to lose money, just run a city like Bokoshe.
Right.
Yeah,
There's that
do
too.
Yeah. Just run it just like these
That too.
folks.
Oh, she's looking outside.
Run it like Bokoshe. I have a feeling they're going to lose a lot of money. That FOIA request
I
was
can
beautiful.
see through the glass better through the car window.
Yeah. It's because of the tint. We need to get that on the lenses.
Yeah.
Get that on the lenses. Y'all, sorry, we're still waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing we can do about it.
The city attorney is playing with their hair
Yes.
Why do they have an ATM in there?
to pay the water bills that they don't collect from most of the city that's related to the
I heard
people.
today that there's a couple of $4,000 water bills. How do you get normal water bills are about $80, $90 a month here, and they've got water bills outstanding, $2,500, $3,000, $4,000 water bills.
We're hearing that. We don't know that for sure,
but we're gonna
find out. That's on our open record request that we put in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying we should get sponsored by a Q-tip company because we say Q-tip.
Q-tip,
a lot.
yeah, we do use Q-tip.
We should reach out to Q-tip. I mean, I'm a personal fan, and you look, I know on the packaging it says don't shove them down your ears, but I do. And like, there is something quasi-orgasmic about cleaning your ears with a Q-tip. No joke. And there is no supplements. No. It must be Q-tip or nothing. We're not settling for Cottonelle. We're not going for Equate. We're not going for the Walmart brand. We're going for the Q-tip original. And you get it in there and you shake it. It's like my dog. I'm like a dog. My legs start shaking if I get the right spot. You know what I'm talking about? Like where your dogs start shaking their leg. Like if I get the right spot, it's like that's how my leg feels. And it starts shaking and I want to start moving like Elvis Presley. That's the way I feel if I get the right spot with the Q-tip. Am I sharing too much personal information with you guys?
Do we got anything we can share with them about the future?
Tell them about the van.
Oh well, yeah. we got Gertrude. She's coming. All the red and black stuff from the Snap-on is off.
Yeah.
Sean managed to get all that taken care of. We're gonna build out. Oh, he's putting the solar on.
Yeah, we'll have the.
So we'll have solar power, and we're doing that so we don't have to run the diesel engines. So while we're doing lives and stuff, well, diesel costs so much, but also it's loud, and that interferes with your audio. So we're going to be traveling and it's going to have you decided on our internet yet? Are we going to have Starlink?
Yeah, I think we're going to do Starlink.
We're going to have Starlink.
Mobile Starlink. If anybody has any suggestions for us that might be better than that,
shoot it in the comments.
Yeah, please.
But we're going to have like mobile Starlink so we can have live streaming of these things directly from the FX3 transmission system into Gertrude and direct to you all. We'll be able to switch camera angles. We'll be able to have multiple feeds going, and Lee and Gertrude we'll be able to beam it all to you all, and we'll be able to do that across the country by bringing Gertrude along with. Gertrude is a retired Snap-on truck with lots of mileage left in her.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna put a big TV that can go on the side. So when we're at these things, your comments can be seen by everybody, and we'll put a cam up on the side so you all can see the side and see people reading your comments. We're gonna have so many cool things coming to make the experience that much more engaging for you all as we continue to develop this. We got a lot of big things coming, and we're super excited about that. We hope that we're gonna watch Joey Oliver get canned, but I'm betting not. I'm betting not.
Well, it's an interesting, long conversation they're having.
Yeah, maybe she keeps looking out to see if we've left yet.
You know, Q-Tip over there's been making a lot of phone calls. I wonder if he's calling his wife in there.
Do you think I should like sneak out with the camera and you guys just like leave for a second and see if they come out?
No.
One, I would never leave you here with Q-Tip.
No.
No, that's fair.
He might get his son around. Oh,
Well,
never mind. His son's in prison.
I don't think I gotta worry about that.
One of them. Yeah, we don't know how many he's got.
I can outrun them. I don't worry about that.
You're right about that. You're pretty sure you could outrun anybody in this
town.
town.
A little tiny bulldog with stub legs could outrun him.
I could not believe that Joey has a son by his wife's sister while they're married. That was just.
Do we have this confirmed? Like she confirmed that?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's absolutely true.
Wow. Joey, Joey, if you can't keep it in the pants, keep it in the family, broski.
I guess so.
I mean, you're taking that to a level I didn't think actually happened. I mean, that was a joke we used to always say about Arkansas when I was growing up in Mississippi. That's how bad Mississippi is. The only thing that we can pick on is Arkansas. Now you know what? In some regards, I think we can pick on Oklahoma.
I think Arkansas kind of spilled over to the eastern Oklahoma.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, wow.
What's taking so long? I don't know.
I really hope we get this community. We can affect change in this community, get them some good law enforcement.
Whether it's today or another day.
Oh, we're not going to stop.
Yeah.
We made him an offer that I don't understand how they could refuse.
I made them an offer they can't refuse. Oh. You know, guys, I'm sorry I'm so ugly. I wish y'all had something better looking to stare at. But this is what you got to deal with. And I'm sorry.
Yeah, time to get a facelift.
I mean, I got the crow's feet going. I need to get Botox. I need to get a little Botox here, a little Botox here, maybe up in the brow area. Get a little lift. How would I look like that with a little lift?
Put on some blush.
A little.
Yeah, need some blush.
A little clown.
Let's say, hey, we were called.
Hey, I want to be Butterfly Boy.
Oh, I like that. That was good.
I can be Butterfly Boy.
You were called a clown. We could probably dress up like clowns. Remember?
I don't like clowns. I don't like clowns.
They scare me.
Yeah, clowns are scarier than Joey Oliver's.
Dave, I have no idea.
That fireman that was there.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw him. I knew what they were talking about.
Oh, Ron. They smelled Ron.
No, Ron wasn't there yet. Me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Leave that's fun.
I know that. So
What happened with Paula? She was crying there just for a minute. She had a son. I think one of her friends is having a heart attack.
What?
Heart attack? Is she okay?
Oh no, that was her heart attack.
Yeah. What happened? Why was
Paula
she
is which one?
down
Which one's Paula?
in the pink?
Peach.
Oh, I don't know.
Peach.
Okay. Well, anyway, we're still chilling. My goodness.
To decide to fire.
Well, just go put your hands up to the window, Steph, and stare in.
Yeah, what's the legality of knocking on that door? For,
She's gonna do it.
Hey, what's that from Big Bang Theory? Hey, Penny. Hey, Penny.
Hey, Penny. Hey, Penny. Hey, Penny.
You know, those walls are made out of like thin metal. I could probably knock on the wall behind them.
Let's do some trivia. Some trivia. Joey's in there? Huh?
Oh, Joey. The attorney. Joey.
Oh, the attorney's still talking?
Yeah, because they're all looking at her, and I can't see if her mouth is open. I see anything.
Go ahead.
Yeah, attorneys do like to run their mouths for a while.
Imagine that.
I know. I live with one. You know. They like to talk a little bit.
I tell you what, though.
I resemble that remark.
He's a pretty good. Ron's a pretty good attorney. I've read some of the stuff he's written. I'd say it's pretty good. It's actually really good.
Why is it taking?
Really
How
good.
long has it been there?
It's been 2 hours. 2 hours and 25 minutes for this meeting.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's 8:25.
Well, Steph, how did it look when you looked in?
They're all paying. They're all listening to her. But still,
Maybe she's trying to. Look, they're not the brightest people.
I was just gonna say their IQ is probably somewhere around the 85 mark. If they can't figure it out by
that's
now,
cumulative, correct?
Yeah. If
Okay.
they haven't figured it out by
Cumulative.
now, they're not gonna figure it out. We should just go in there and say, hey, y'all, just keep him. I mean, just keep him.
Yeah,
why, if you ain't figured it out by now, we can't help you.
I don't want him to keep him.
No,
I don't want him either. I don't either.
Maybe just go in and be like, all right, we're getting our stuff. See you later.
Because he's gonna surface up again.
Oh, well, following.
Yeah.
That's what we do is we follow him.
We haven't even gone to cleat yet.
No.
That's the next step. They don't do anything. I go to cleat. I've not gone and rattled the cage of cleat yet. Wait till I do that.
So how does Cleat
I use Premiere Pro, Dale.
They're the
Premiere Pro.
licensing agency.
I know.
And then some you use something else.
So is there?
Just Premiere Pro.
Premiere Pro.
Yeah. For shorts, I might use CapCut, but for long form, Premiere Pro.
There you go.
For all the stuff. I mean, he admitted guilt to domestic abuse.
Yeah.
I don't know. That right there should be enough to pull his quick.
Disqualifying yeah.
That is a crime of moral turpitude.
Right.
What about the rape?
Well,
it wasn't convicted.
It wasn't
the
convicted.
victim didn't show up.
Because she was.
red pill. We're talking about Penny from Big Bang
Let me just
Theory.
say something.
Yes.
If this victim
Yeah.
doesn't show
But you know
up,
what's crazy about it is he
There might be a
admitted,
good Penny here too. I don't
he
know.
admitted in the police report, he admitted to feeding out minors alcohol to the point to where they threw
Right.
up and did
Right.
really bad things to them.
That's in the police report. He
That's in
admitted
the
to
pol- he
doing it.
admitted.
He admitted to doing it.
And if they
Admitted
can't-
to going in the other room and trying that to a girl that was under the age of 21.
Yeah.
What more do you need? He confessed.
over.
He said, I did it.
Yeah.
understand.
Ron Rona, they're still debating firing this guy despite all the evidence we're giving them. So, you know, it's
And listening to the daughter-in-law
in-person
who
testimony.
who relayed all of the horrendous acts she physically observed. Yeah.
Like, at least pick one or the other, you know. Then we don't have to say.
Can they never return and leave us hanging?
Our
No.
stuff's in there, so.
No. And honestly, we'll give them about, I don't know.
No, 30 minutes?
Honestly, 30 minutes. If not, I'll just barge in and grab her stuff.
Cotton's wife is not talking.
She's talking? She's talking smack? Oh, is she inside? Oh, Cotton's wife is talking on the board.
Yeah.
I got you.
She's probably defending her.
Well, she is. Because she's doing what Dale wants.
Hey, go
she's
over there
doing
and
what.
make sure she's not answering her telephone because Dale's been over here calling a lot of people.
Yeah, go see if she's on the phone.
No, she's not.
No. Lee, go film in there. Go film in there.
FOIA request her phone.
Yeah. Yeah, go film in there.
An executive session. Right?
Does it matter?
I don't know.
No rule that says you can't. You can record anywhere you can see.
Oh, record into them.
Yeah,
Don't,
don't
like,
go
walk
in.
in
No,
there.
don't go in
Okay,
there.
I was like, yeah.
Don't go in there. Just record in there.
Got it.
We still got 500
So
people.
honestly, I'm
400.
about ready to just go in there.
402.
Wow, we appreciate y'all hanging in here, guys.
402.
Hey, put that digi right up to the door. Oh, he's got a digi.
Yeah, he's got the digi.
The attorney got up and walked around. Maybe she's coming out. I doubt it.
Lee will do what he did with the city of Oilton, where they'll try to cover up the camera and
And he'll
he'll,
just
he'll
move
move
it.
it around.
Yeah.
And be like, if you weren't embezzling from the city, maybe you could afford blinds.
I heard that. I heard that one. Guys, I learned a lot in New Jersey. A lot.
What'd you learn, Sean, in New Jersey?
I learned from the professionals on what's acceptable and what's not acceptable, and it's amazing the different personality of like the New Jersey has a persona, and like we're from Oklahoma, so we're used to how people.
There's an exit door around the back. There's a tiny crack open. So
Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
around
over
back.
there.
Okay.
So I think I can get audio from there.
And so just the different personalities, you all know that I was arrested in New Jersey, and it was pretty easy to get that guy I pushed his button to get me arrested.
Hey, Steph, will you stand on the corner where you can see Lee and holler at us if for
Yes,
some
if
reason?
something happens.
Yeah, will you? That way you can holler at us.
They've got some bad people back there. But yeah, no, so the difference, I mean, just different personalities in different parts of the country. Oklahoma, they operate different. People take offense to certain things in New Jersey differently than how they take offense here. And so being able to press their buttons was, the city officials was much easier.
Yeah.
I thought.
There.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Here, if you ask somebody if there's a good place to eat, they'll probably go with you and show you around the corner and hey, go over to Bob's Catfish Hole and hey,
Well,
tell them so and so sent.
Let's be clear though. You were being, you were
being
giving
facetious.
Karen, Karen a little Karen back.
No, but I took quite a beating before I gave any of that back, and that's fine. I mean, she's got the right to free speech, and so do I. And
Amen.
Amen. And her free speech was, she said a lot of free speech to me, and I only said one thing to her, and that's the difference, right? So I mean, it's not tit for tat, but you tell me, 5 or 6 or 7 things, and then you flip me off twice, and you do all that, and I just asked her if there's a good place to eat around there, and really made her mad. I was actually hungry. We didn't eat breakfast.
We had not eaten breakfast.
We've been on we drove 21 hours. Who's
One
on the
way.
phone? She's
Hey,
on
Lee.
the phone with the wife.
Hey,
Hey, video
film
her on the phone.
video her on the phone.
She's on the phone. Mine. Use her phone.
You got her on the phone? Beautiful. 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 On the phone in executive session. You gotta love it. She was?
No. The attorney's on the phone. The attorney's on the phone. Who's on the phone?
No.
The attorney's on the phone.
Yeah, but I got her on the back right on the phone. I got her.
That lady?
Yeah. For
She
a
was
split second. It wasn't up to her ear, but she was like texting on it.
Yeah, she's texting her husband over here.
Well, I mean, we don't know who she was texting.
Well, we'll subpoena all her
Yeah,
text
yeah.
messages. We're gonna sue them for open meetings violations.
I don't think in executive session anybody can be on a cell phone, can they?
Right.
No, we got the city attorney on the phone right now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I mean, why can't we be? I mean, if she's calling the public in.
Right. Well, they already brought in a member of the public in that wasn't disclosed on the
I
notice.
need to use the public restroom. Can I just-
Go around the
No,
building
I'm
and
fine.
pee on the side of the building.
I'm fine, but what I'm saying is, can you just... Because they can't block off the public restroom.
I think they're just stalling.
I believe that's illegal right
Oh, every bit of what they're doing is illegal. Her being on the phone texting is a violation of the Oklahoma Open Meetings Act. The only communication that can come from them is something that's open to the public.
That's correct.
Or limited to the people who are only in executive session.
Right.
By communicating with somebody outside of it during the executive session, that's a violation of the Oklahoma Open Meetings Act. So,
Do these people not realize that they just keep digging the people? I mean,
Yeah,
they wore out two shovels right
honestly,
now.
at this point, they should be getting some phone calls from the public.
we don't have their numbers.
We can look at them.
Boy, hey, Google
Here, hold this. I'm going to go around the building.
Bokoshe City Hall number, please.
Bro, they're stalling so long. This is crazy. Let us in. Let us in. Let us in. I gotta have heard that. I think I can read their lips. I think she's saying, I stole it from the city and I'm texting my husband while in executive session.
Do bad lip reading.
Yeah, no, okay, all right. Bad lip reading. Let's see if we can zoom in here.
I like bad lip reading. That's funny.
If I can hold the camera still enough when it's just zoomed in.
Yeah, this is what you get when you come to Oklahoma. The city attorney's still on a cell phone.
Oh, she looks like Skeletor from Potawatomi.
Which
if
one?
her hair were dark. The one on the right.
Hey, Lee.
Yeah.
That right there is
You can put it back in here. I charged it.
Can you put this in the car for me?
Yeah.
Did you fully charge? Did you get it fully charged?
I got it pretty much.
We had time to get the gimbal fully charged, so it's gonna move around here for a second. They've been in session so long, the gimbal is fully charged. That's fine. Magnet came off.
You're not on.
Gotta get this on there, right, guys? Sorry. I didn't break your phone. The phone didn't fall. Except the phone is now upside down. Why is orientation locked?
Because just a second. Let's turn the phone this way.
Sorry, guys. Have to turn the phone all the way around and get back on the gimbal. Yeah, you guys. If you're throwing up, I don't blame you. I can't deal with watching that either.
We're on the phone number.
All right, guys. I did it.
I'm gonna call and tell them to hurry up.
I did it.
The phone number is 918.
Definitely don't call them, by the way. Their phone number is, don't stop moving,
Oh
Sean.
yeah, I'm sorry.
918-969-2395.
Yeah, don't call them.
Don't call them. We don't want anybody reaching out and tell them to hurry up and to fire this cop who's done all this bad stuff. You heard from one of the witnesses a second ago on this live. I mean, like 2 hours ago, but a second ago. And they're still in there discussing whether to fire this guy. And they're talking with one of the witnesses right now, and they still don't know whether to fire him or not. And he's violated protective orders. Got police reports where he admitted to harassing people and some other things. So it's just wild.
It's dark.
Yeah.
I should do some more bad lip reading.
it.
think you're crazy, Linda.
That's what's happening?
Yes.
Waiting this out?
Yes.
I'm going to
Yes,
text some
waiting.
people during
I'm not
executive
going nowhere.
session and break the law real quick. That's what she's thinking.
Sit down here for 2.5 hours.
That's the city. I think that's the city attorney, by the way, guys. The one texting during executive session, which is, you know, she seems reasonable, but like you can't do that, and the city attorney should know that. I'm getting the stare down. It's a little creepy. Oh, gotta get this guy in. Stupid autofocus.
I just tell her that.
No, yeah, she does look creepy. She looks like she'd be like the villain in like. She looks like she'd be like the witch in the horror, like in a horror movie or something.
Yes, for sure. Oh, and her personality is exactly like that.
Thanks, Vicky. Yeah, I know. Never-ending executive session. By the way, this meeting isn't even like halfway done, is it?
We're gonna leave as soon as.
Yeah, we're gonna leave as soon as this is done, but like this meeting ain't even like done.
Well, no, they got
They still got a few more things left.
discuss and possible action to approve. No, we already did that.
We're on the one about Joey Oliver.
Right here.
We're on 8. We're on number 8. They still have 9, 10, 11, and 12.
No, but 9 won't be long. Discuss, consider, and vote on taking applications for the police department. 10 is the police report.
I think I'm gonna put an
11 is the
application
fire
in.
chief report. 12 is the street and alley report. 13 is unforeseen circumstances. 14 public comments. 15 adjourn. Oh, I got public comments.
Hey, we ought to put our application.
It's 9, almost 9. It's 8.
Stephanie's late for bed.
Yeah.
I am too, to be honest. This is taking a while.
Hey, y'all got an hour and a half to drive home.
Is there any type of recording inside? Not that we know of.
No, we took all. Our
We don't know of any recording inside right now.
They're supposed to record an executive session in the event it's challenged. So I hope they're recording it because I'm going to challenge this executive session.
Well, I know that they've gotten cell phone communications.
I know there's no video recording going on in there right now.
Right.
Yeah, the back door, it was cracked open earlier. It looks like they made sure to shut it. But you could totally go knock on the wood, like the metal outside.
Whatever
and
it
just,
is, they find funny.
Yeah, they can laugh about somebody who Epsteined, you know, a bunch of women. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. That's wonderful.
Yeah, you think so?
All right, guys, we're not going to leave, but we might announce that we're leaving. So just keep that in mind so they don't know. So that think about it.
These are the latest ones that he was 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. That's what I said. I've already waited 2.5 hours. I'm leaving now.
This might be our longest live yet, honestly. I think this might be a record for us. The longest we've ever been live.
Yeah, right.
And still, it's still 450 of you guys watching it. This is crazy. I don't know what you're watching, to be honest. But thanks, you guys, for sticking around.
Yeah, supporting us.
Hopefully, we'll get the news on whether they fire him or not. But I don't think they realize I'm willing to wait until 3 a.m. I don't care. I'll take a nap in the car, waiting for them to go out. We can take shifts, sleep in the truck. I don't care. Still got batteries? Yeah, well, we got the truck running, so we can charge. We can't charge the big old camera, but we can charge all our phones and the DJIs. So we got plenty of battery.
I don't know about the phone.
I don't know about the phone, to be honest.
It charged the whole way here. We should be okay.
The phone is at 22%. All right, the phone's at 22%. So we got probably another 30 minutes at least left on this live.
Yeah.
Hopefully they come out by then.
Plug it in.
And if this live ends, I can go live on my phone, so it doesn't matter. I don't want to plug it in while we're
Yeah, I agree.
talking. I can always start another live on my phone. My phone's like fully charged, so it's fine. It's fine, and while my phone's live, I can plug another one in, so. They're waiting for you to leave. Yeah, we know they're waiting for us to leave. We're playing the waiting game. We're not wait them. We can't just leave either. Our stuff's inside. I guess they haven't put that thing together that we can't leave ever until we get our stuff back, and we can't go in there during executive session to get our stuff back. So, you know, if they had more than 2 brain cells, oh yeah, if we wanted to leave, we'd just go in there, barge in, and get our stuff. But yeah. Yeah, do they get paid overtime for this? Just waiting. I'll go back up. I'll show you guys. Watching on my phone while playing a game and watching TV. Yeah, honestly, I would be too. I wouldn't be able to. I couldn't watch this for that long. Yeah, thank you guys for staying in here this long, especially Red Pilled Rant. He's been in there the entire time. She's looking down at her phone again. Just caught a glimpse of that, which you can't do. Yeah, if they are watching the live stream, they just heard me say that I'm going to wait here till 3 a.m. I don't care. You want to play the waiting game? You guys are all old. I'm young. I'm 19. I can stay up all night. I'll stay up till tomorrow at 12 p.m. if that's what it takes. It doesn't matter. I'll just sleep in the car. I can charge it. My phone. I had food earlier. I'm good on food.
Did you go get us some barbecue?
Me? No. That's over at Wild Horse.
Wow.
Plus, Sean would probably go bring us some food if we wanted to as well. We could sit here all night. We could sit here for days. Sit here for days. Broadcast. Yeah, we're in small town Bokoshe. That's gonna be bad.
What's that?
No, ma'am.
I'll take him to Wild Horse. I've been kind of keeping it up.
All right, they're just talking about restaurants. Already yelling.
It's still great. It's not as great as it used to be. Yes, since his dad.
What is it? What is
Barbecue.
It's a famous barbecue.
Okay, well, let's go there.
Aaron, you know, we might not be important to them, but they're still trying to wait us out. There's no reason this executive session would be this long. So the only reason they're waiting is going to be because of us. That's what it is. I mean, it's... And look, even it doesn't matter if they care about us. At the end of the day, if they don't get rid of them, we'll just sue them. And if they do get rid of them, we'll drop it. We'll move on. They did. Are they trying to keep them? We don't know. Some of them, well, clearly because of how long this has taken, some want to keep them, some don't. It's not unanimous.
And you hadn't taken me there yet?
And, you know, if they get rid of Joey, we won't be like looking into this town extensively. I'm sure they've done other stuff. I'm sure they're taking money. We already know more than likely about some stuff they're doing with the water bills, which is basically embezzlement. So like,
all right, well, what other restaurants around here? Look, Warehouse Willie's and Poto. That place is
just
amazing.
They're just waiting.
I will drink one of them.
I haven't had alcohol. It'll be a year come October, the end of October. I didn't have a problem or anything. I just decided to give it up. It made me sick all the time.
Thanks, Andrew. We'll get some snacks. If we're here all night, we'll use that to order a pizza. Thank you. Oh wait, it's over.
Are you almost done? You come out for air.
Finally. Oh my gosh.
Hey, leave out the door. I'll take the left.
You have the keys. Or not?
Sean?
Yeah, you have the keys.
Lock the truck.
Make a motion. Continue this meeting and reconvene on agenda number 8, item number 8, at 6 p.m. tomorrow. And the reason for this is to review further items provided by Guerrilla.
What was that barbecue place we're going to tomorrow?
Wild Horse?
Yeah, Wild Horse. Now I had to come so I could Wild Horse tomorrow. I gotta try it anyway, though.
It's history.
You know. Oh well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What?
Can we continue the rest of our agenda?
Yes.
Just reconvene tomorrow on the break. Well, be sure. Number 9, discuss, consider, and vote on taking applications for police department, chief credentials preferred but not required. I make a motion to table. That. Number 10 is the police report. We do not have a police report this month. Fire chief report, number 11. I have it somewhere. Calls for the month of July. I guess that's 41. Is that July or is that for the year? Okay, calls for the month was 8, motor vehicle accident 1, EMS assist 6, and council in route 1. Make a motion to accept our fire chief report, excuse me.
I'll second it.
Yes.
I make a motion that we table the street and alley report. Number 13, unforeseen circumstances. I don't have anything since it's posted. Number 14, public concerns. Anybody?
I've already expressed mine.
Do we have a police department?
As of right now, no.
They all, we had was it Anthony and Joey?
Yeah, he quit. Anthony
Is that the only,
quit.
they resigned, he quit?
Yeah.
He didn't write a resignation?
Anthony resigned.
He resigned? Any reason given? I'm just curious. Okay, do you know what date he resigned?
It was 2 weeks ago. I don't exactly the date.
Okay. I'll ask you later. Mr. Oliver's not left yet? He's still here, or?
He is still here at the moment, but he has not been working.
Oh, okay, so he's not currently on duty.
Right.
Okay, so if we have an issue right now, we call
911 and hopefully county will.
LaFleur County or
provide
911?
services.
Okay. Is it on the?
All right. I make a motion we adjourn at 8:51.
I'll second it.
Thank you all.
Well, I gotta come back tomorrow, Sean. Do what? Wild Horse. Well, look. I mean, you know, if it was Wednesday, I would go to Shad's. There'd be no question about it. But I'll try this Wild Horse place. I mean, look, one of the best burgers I've ever had was at Poto at that Warehouse Willie's. That onion burger is to die for good. So I'm excited about trying the new barbecue place. Go ahead, ma'am. Y'all have a good one. Yeah. Hey. So we'll come back tomorrow and see how this goes. Here you go, Lee. I got it.
All right, you got that one?
Well, here. I'll yell. All right, folks. Well, y'all seen what happened. There's nothing really else left to talk about.
Can they do that? When they said they'll vote on whether to fire or fire
well,
and not come to a decision?
Yes. They can continue it. Now there are questions about the continuing of it, and we'll discuss that out here in just a second. You got all your mics? Hang on one second. All right, y'all. I'm gonna sign off. We're gonna get off of here. We'll see you guys later. Y'all stay safe out there. Huh? Oh, wait. Maybe I won't. What we got?
What's this talking about? How and Quentin. Right?
Quentin, assistant chief, quit, stays after open records request. Yeah, so he
And then
got.
How. It says something about how too.
Yeah, so he was the police chief in Howell. He'd been there for 3 days when he gets arrested for rape of a woman who he got heavily intoxicated. I'm sorry, Epstein. Sorry, Epstein. You know Jeffrey Epstein, the bat. You know. Okay, so all that gets reported. He gets arrested. They fire him immediately because they're sane human beings. These folks have heard about his abuse of. This is what they heard tonight. Just so y'all know what they heard in executive session. They heard tonight about his beating of his wife repetitively, him pulling guns on his wife, on the family, on the kids being present, of Joey pulling out his penis and peeing on his wife as a way to humiliate her even further. That's the police chief of Bokoshe, Oklahoma, folks. And I've talked to, and Sean has talked to one of the women who very clearly laid out that he Epsteined her, and her story is compelling. Her story is backed up by the police investigation, and the fact that he was trying to Epstein her friend to the point where she finds him in the hallway naked, banging on the door, trying to get the girl that ran away from him out of the bathroom. We're talking about a horrible human being, and they have all this evidence. And that's the young woman. The young woman.
14.
She was 19. He went, and Joey was like, this was like 5 years ago. So I don't know how old Joey is, but he's 50.
54.
54. So he'd been 49 at the time. He goes and gets her heavily intoxicated. She gets drunk. He tries to get his girlfriend to have a threesome with her. She won't go for it. He goes out there and tries to molest the girl on his own, according to her and according to what his girlfriend said. And after he can't get his satisfaction from her, he goes in there and rapes her. Epstein is her. I'm sorry. Wrong word. So that's the kind of scumbag we're talking about. Yeah, YouTube. I think it's too late. This one's definitely demonetized. It doesn't matter. So anyway, so we'll be back tomorrow. So we'll see y'all tomorrow.
They're having a session tomorrow.
Yeah, so
6 o'clock tomorrow.
So I really want to thank them for violating, under the Oklahoma Open Meetings Act, you have to announce a public meeting 24 hours in advance by posting a notice on the door. This meeting for tomorrow, I don't know how they're going to have a meeting at 6 o'clock tomorrow by announcing it at whatever time they just did. Right. So they just screwed themselves and violated the Oklahoma Open Meetings Act with their city attorney standing right there. Y'all need a better city. Anyway, I mean, I love it. Give me all the cases I want. It's so easy. All right, but we're out of here. Sean, we're out. Yeah, y'all as well. You gonna be here tomorrow?
Are you gonna be here tomorrow?
Oh, that sounds like a hell of a lot more fun.
You gonna be here tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna come as soon as I get out of. I got court with drunk Judge Holmes, and I'm gonna be down here to have some barbecue and hang out. Yes, sir.
He witnessed.
I witnessed one time I went down there to this trailer that he wasn't working on it, but this other old boy was, and he had a crack pipe in his hand, and he put
Joey?
Yeah, Joey did. He put it in a glasses case, and I was like, "What was that?" Because I walked in there and there was smoke everywhere, and he didn't act like nothing was going on.
Right.
I was like, "What are y'all doing?" And he was like, "Nothing." Then tried like moving away and going out of the room.
We were asking about, was it crack or meth? We've had a debate about. He seems like he does something, so we weren't sure if it was crack or meth.
Whenever he talked to me about getting catfish, I knew he did something because the way he moved his mouth and stuff. I've been around.
Yes.
I've been around dope heads my whole life.
So is he? Which one is it? Is he tweaking like on meth? That mouth is normally meth.
Whatever glass pipe is moving.
You can smoke meth on it too.
I don't know. I don't do the shit.
No, I don't either.
All I do is smoke weed, and that's it.
Me too. Amen to that. Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. I love that.
This is a citizen of Bokoshe that knows exactly what's happening.
Do what? Got any growing? No, Bodega Boys grows the greatest weed in Oklahoma.
I don't know.
They're amazing. Well, I mean, I'll bring some of Bodega Boys tomorrow. You bring some whatever you got, and we'll compare.
Yep.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it. So you hear that. Joey Oliver smoking the crack pipe.
100%.
100%. There you have it. Joey smoking the crack while in uniform. way to live up to expectations, Joey. All right, yeah, we'll follow you. Yeah, 6 o'clock tomorrow, y'all. We'll see y'all.
We appreciate your time.
Oh, hey, no problem at all. We're just trying to get him out of here. You got kids. I think you understand. I don't want him around women. I don't want him around women. That's dangerous. All right, we'll see y'all.
Okay,
You're welcome.
We'll be here tomorrow at 6.
All right, see y'all then.
We're looking for you.
All right, folks. That, as you say, is that. I think that was not how I wanted it to end, but I'll take. We're going to consider it and discuss it some more. It's better than a no. So let them review.
I don't know if it's better than a no.
Yeah, but if they listen to the audio that Sean gave and
Yeah.
some of those, yeah, it's good stuff.
I will say it doesn't take 3 hours to go through all that.
No, but they're not the brightest crayons in the box.
I know.
I mean, I got to keep saying that they're not the brightest crayon in the box. Now,
they need 5 of them to run 2.
Now, melancholy military man's going to get mad at me for saying something negative about the intelligence of those folks, but I'm sorry, it is the truth. With that said, I'm tired. I've kept you entertained for hours tonight. We love you all. Stay safe out there. Signing out. Let's go to Bokoshe, or let's go to Salas, Lee Thomas.
Alrighty.